Give me just a second. I'm trying to cue something up here. Welcome to the stream. The debut. I think today's the debut of Terry Gordy. Can you? Oh man, I can't wait. What's up, Van Gogh? I think that's going to be awesome. We're going to watch 3 episodes of UWF today. Tomorrow is going to be the 2025 year-end review of Boyd Watch Live. Thursday is going to be primetime with George Durunda. Friday is Memphis Wrestling. Saturday is a look back at the 2025 of the Healthy Family Force. But first, I know there's not a lot of people in here, but what's up, JF? What's up, Worm? I wanted to show you guys this. The video on this is kind of, I don't want to fuck with my OBS settings, so I apologize for the way this looks, but I thought you guys might appreciate this. I called into this place like months and months and months ago. No one ever calls in. It got so bad that they shut the phone line off because no one was calling in. So they set it back up again and they called in again. And this is like a sports discussion call-in show. So I called in, and it's really short, but I thought you guys might like it.
Soft. I got to be shredded.
Give a call to Roger.
Call to Roger. All right. Welcome to the program, Roger. Are you there? This is Knockout Radio.
Hey, yeah, I'm here. Hey, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Oh my God.
This is our first call in quite some time. So what's on
We
your
don't
mind?
normally open the phone lines, so
Yeah, what do you got?
talk to Matt.
Oh, well, listen, I got a question for you. You think in Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse, you think he's got the fight skills to make it to the big game?
Patrick Swayze is a professional fighter. Do you think he would make it in the league?
Now we're back.
No, not
Yeah.
in Roadhouse, though.
No, he was legit in Roadhouse.
I mean, he tore a guy's throat out.
Yeah. Well, it was his heart, but yeah.
No, it wasn't, asshole.
Could he take prime George Foreman, though?
In a real fist fight or in a movie?
Yeah.
In a fist fight, of course.
I'm gonna say, well, seeing that they're both dead, but
In their prime. You would have to do it
in their
both
prime, no, I would take George.
George for sure. Yeah, because there's just levels. to
But
this.
Swayze was.
These guys are seriously debating whether Patrick Swayze would beat George Foreman in a fist fight.
Was an athlete.
Sure.
You know, he was a ballet dancer. He was in great shape.
Yeah.
He just smoked 47 packs of cigarettes a day. It's a legend.
All right, well, now you've offended me with your commentary, so I'm going to get off the phone.
Okay. Well, we appreciate the call.
Well,
I didn't mean
don't
to
go,
offend.
go.
I didn't appreciate. I just had to get out of the call, but I was like, I couldn't believe he brought up the fact that he died. He died of cancer, didn't he?
Don't go, Roger.
Hey,
Like,
Okay. Well, you know, he was a ballet dancer. He was in great shape.
yeah.
He just smoked 47 packs of cigarettes a day. It's a legend.
All right, well, now you've offended me with your commentary, so I'm going to get off the phone.
Okay. Well, we appreciate the call. I didn't
Okay.
mean to
Don't
offend.
go. Don't go, Roger.
Hey,
Like,
good.
but
Thank you.
But Jake Gyllenhaal did go through an MMA protocol for the new Roadhouse remix.
Patrick Swayze, you know, was phenomenal in the movie, and that's why I've
They're still talking about it. Like they're still talking about the fucking call.
never watched the remake. You can't replace Patrick Swayze.
Dang.
Well, he couldn't have fought long
Why would you?
because he would have needed a smoke break in the middle of the fight.
But you know what? Like the thing about cigarettes is the biohackers are changing the importance of nicotine.
The
Like
biohackers?
nightshade
What does that
vegetables,
mean?
Like, tomatoes.
All right.
are-
Well, anyway, I thought you guys just might like it. I've had it in my archive for a while, and I never posted it. What accent I'm using? I don't know. I didn't expect him to take the question seriously, so I wasn't really sure where to go. Once I got on there, I didn't think it out. I was really high. All right. In any case, here we go. What's up, JF, Jeremy? Did I see somebody else? I thought I saw somebody else. Anyway, let's get going. Here is UWF. This is episode 22, the debut of Terry Gordy. I know, and he thought that he tore his heart out. No, dude, have you ever even seen the fucking movie, bro? I was upset too because I said I was Roger from Calabasas and they didn't read the name of the town. That really upset me.
once again to the Universal Wrestling Federation.
Did you see how surprised they were to have a caller? And then the guy couldn't believe it when the question actually got asked.
Fury Hour. I'm Craig DeGeorge. You know this guy, wrestling's living legend, Bruno Sammartino.
What a hack. Bruno, a hack.
For you. Another newcomer to mention to the UWF. Seems like every week we're talking about it. This time, Terry Gordy making his way here.
Okay, let me ask a controversial question, okay? And I'm not taking a stand in this. I'm not presenting a side. I'm just asking what you guys think. In modern day 2026 America, there's a big push by some people that they do not against what they call DEI hires, right? Was Bruno Sammartino, and then by default then other similar ethnic champions that were crowned specifically to sell tickets to, you know, those audiences. Was Bruno a DEI champion?
He's known internationally. He's big in Japan. He's big all over the United States. He has quite a reputation, and he too has joined the UWF because he knows that that's where it's at.
Bruno, great tag teams here in the UWF, and one of the new tag teams that has been developing, Sunny Beach and Steve Ray, the Wild.
Wet and Wild.
And we'll see them in action.
Sunny Beach and Wild Ray, I'll tell you, the Wild thing, I should say. Yeah. These guys are exciting. The people love it. They come like they're natural together. They've done real well in a little bit they've been together, and I think that these guys are going to go far.
I will also be talking about the television tournament to decide the UWF Championship. More on that, and many more matches to go. Right now, let's to Herb Abrams for tonight. Also, if you remember, I posted up a video from Black Lion 35. You can watch it, but there's not really any purpose behind it. I'm just storing it there. I don't want to lose it. He took down the video, so I'm just kind of archiving it there. It's not like a secret message or anything.
Makes his UWF debut in our leadoff match.
Just clever marketing. I would tend to agree, because if that were the primary bulk reason of why, like, there's a pretty good chance they could have found a lot of like Italian wrestlers that would have stunk up the joint. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's like one quality in his favor, but I don't think that, like, I think it was just like one factor.
B. Brian Blair buzzes into the Fury Hour tonight as he demonstrates his great.
Who's this guy?
The Wild Samoan Afa is back again.
Oh shit, Afa!
In the squared circle.
What's up with that shirt? 270? Come on, man. Really? 270? You're telling me, hold on, you're telling me that Afa weighs less than Ben Thorpe? No way.
Popular rock from Honolulu, Don Morocco. Paul, Mr. Wonderful Orndorff, just 1 week away from his steel cage match battle with Dr. Death, gets a Fury Hour tune-up match tonight.
That guy's getting beat, that jobber's getting beat up in like tons of these videos. Brandon, Florida.
And in the feature matchup, the new notorious duo of Cowboy Bob Orton and Cactus Jack with John Tolis, the Golden Greek.
519.
They meet up with the blonde bombshells of Surf and Turf.
Oh, look at of all the drop kicks to show in the video, why this one?
Bombshells of Surf and Turf. Steve Ray and Sunny Beach, Wet and Wild. We'll answer another lucky viewer's question on our popular segment, Ask the Wrestlers.
Great tag team. Hell yeah, man.
Again with another Captain Lou's Corner. This is Captain Lou Alabama.
I noticed too when I was getting the thumbnail for this that they get, did Captain Lou have a 900 number before? I knew they had a 900 number for the promotion, but I didn't think it was like actually Captain Lou's.
I'm telling you to call me every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Captain Lou Albano rap line. That's right, you get your best interviews in professional wrestling.
Captain Lou's.
And also personalities.
What was it called? Captain Lou's what line?
In the world of entertainment. It's Captain Lou, baby.
Lou for you.
To call me every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Captain Lou, baby. City, your fountain of information, and I'm talking to you. Woo!
Rap line.
The Beach Brawl is coming June 9th. UWF.
Okay, does this actually happen? Does if the Beach Brawl really happens, we probably need to find it so we can watch it in the right context.
First live pay-per-view extravaganza to crown the Sports Channel
Hold on.
champion. Call your local cable
Oh, I gotta call my local cable operator.
Greg DeGeorge back with Bruno Sammartino. The date again is June 9th for the Beach Brawl.
June 9th. Hold on. I'm running a little slow. June 9th.
Wrestling Federation Television Championship.
Indeed.
Beach Brawl.
Looking forward to it, but right now we're looking at a big guy here in Terry Gordy. Here's a guy that the fans are certainly familiar with. He's been around.
Oh my God! Look at Terry Gordy, man.
Certainly one
What a
of the top
beast.
names in professional
Okay,
wrestling
Beach
today.
Brawl.
Again, against Captain Bed.
Captain Bed.
Has had his troubles in past weeks against Dr. Death Steve Williams, and certainly he's going to have his hands full again this week with Terry Gordy, another one of the UWF stars who's been wrestling extensively in Japan. In fact, as a tag team, Bruno, I understand Dr. Death and Gordy were champions in Japan.
Yes, they are, and they in Japan they really are very respected. I think that this guy as well, Gordy, does more wrestling in Japan than he does here in the States. In the States here, he mostly, I think, wants to be with UWF.
Oh well, wait a minute. It looks like it is available. It's somewhere. I see that a bunch of people have it, so I'll just have to put in a little bit of work and find it. But yeah, it looks like we need to fit that in there somewhere.
Pay-per-view event that's going to be coming up because there's
Why
that,
is this so
title at
difficult to
stake. You know,
find?
whoever can capture that title, of course, it's going to be a prestigious thing. It's going to mean a lot to their careers. So Gordy, he adds to the long list of all these great competitors here.
And he'd like to make sushi out of Captain Bad right here, and he quickly flips him over. He's really a guy, Bruno, brute strength. Not a guy who's going to show you a lot of scientific moves. He can really do it with power.
Yeah, but he can too, though. He has got the moves. But like
Sorry,
said,
I'm just trying to
he's a big
look this
guy,
up.
He's strong, you know, he's pretty vicious, but he can, if he wants to, he can impress you with some good moves in that ring.
And Captain Bad, oh boy, right there. Captain Bad threw Gordy into the ropes, but he took the punishment. Now he's body slammed. And he may put him away here. Hooks the leg. 2, and no, didn't get it.
Sorry.
Come on, ref, that was 3.
Somebody thought it was 3.
No, it was not 3, it was 2. And it was
Beach Brawl was a commercial VHS release. It's got to be up here. Like, I see a ton of people that have done, like, a few people have done watch-alongs, it looks like, so we just got to find it.
Now with this side headlock by Terry Gordy, knowing Gordy, he's got more in mind than just a regular side headlock.
Speaking of 900 numbers, though, Captain Lou had a bunch of them. He had the Super Mario Brothers one. He had the one for the they marketed it like it was WWF, but it wasn't. But it had a bunch of like washouts on it that played during like during the weekday, like when you got home from school. There would be like a block of like kids programming or like, you know, not cartoons, but like, you know, Mask and shit like that. And there were commercials for the Captain Lou 900 number on that, but it wasn't the rap line. We have to get Beach Brawl. God damn it. Hold on.
Sizing up his opponent. We've got a big week, big Fury Hour coming your way. We'll see.
Oh, here comes
Blair.
Cicero.
Like
You see him back there, stalking?
Later on.
That's going to be a good match. Look forward to that one.
And how about the
Okay, let's see.
Wonderful as well. And the Ace Cowboy Bob Orton teaming up with Cactus Jack against Wet and Wild.
Oh, big mistake. He didn't even flench.
I'll give you a little bit, as you said a while ago about his strength, and you just saw that. There's a guy who comes
Picking up Dusty
from
Rhodes.
those ropes and he just caught him midair, like very, very easily. No strain to him at all.
Wet and Wild, certainly one of the most exciting tag teams, but the combination of the
Oh man, I got a deep cut Thursday for Dorunda that's you guys are gonna love.
Such an unorthodox kind of a grouping, and certainly those wrestlers too, the most unique in the UWF. That's going to be something else.
But Wet and Wild, they've shown us a little bit that they've been together. They really go well together, and so far you must say that they've been impressed. Of course, they say they're meeting their
Shoot
very
fighter.
important team, and,
Look at Gordy, Bruno. He's holding the back of the mask of Captain Bad. Oh, my. There's a devastating clothesline right into the turnbuckle. And he was kicking him, and Captain Bad his head had nowhere to go. Look out. This could be that power bomb. He drops him back. And efforts to put him away. Oh boy.
Well, I can't find it.
Guy, the way he stuffed him up and dumped him like that, he knew that that was it. Very impressive victory.
Terry Bam Bam Gordy is in the UWF,
Great promo.
and I'm here to kick some butts and take some names, and I'm here after some titles, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get
What
this
titles? There aren't
right
any.
here. UWF. Yeah.
Our next live UWF show takes place at the Hotel
What's up, KP?
Pennsylvania in New York City with the continuation of the elimination tournament.
Well, we've got Blackjack Brawl, but that's like the very last one, right?
It'll be on Friday night, May the 10th, beginning at 7 p.m. Then on Saturday night, May 11th, the
It may be, Dave. How you doing, buddy?
And a fabulous event at the State University.
Dave, what'd you think of that double intro on the popcorn?
Tickets for both of these UWF wrestling shows in May are available now by calling.
You were like the only person that said anything about it.
For UWF. Don't miss out. Call now. The Fury Hour resumes right after this.
Oh, Mamie, yeah.
George back with Bruno Sammartino.
Mamie was the one that had the rock gravel voice, right?
Hotel Pennsylvania, where we will return on Friday, May the 10th, for a big card of UWF action, and also we're going to be.
I just didn't like the take. I don't know what it was about it.
On Saturday, May 11th.
I don't know why I put it in either. I was high when I recorded it. I was high when I posted it. I'm high now.
Brian Donahue, in case, you didn't know, Greg, let me inform you.
Finally, Brian Blair versus Fit Finley.
So,
We've got a trad in the audience.
He's a former football player. I don't know too much about his amateur background, but he certainly is a big fella. He's tall and he's, well, like I say, I don't know how many years experience he has in professional wrestling, but he's going to be tested because he's going to be in there against B. Brian Blair.
I think if that one guy didn't show his dick in it, we could probably watch it on here. The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia.
B. Brian Blair, certainly one of the stars here in the UWF, and he's got to be at least a contender for the UWF Television Wrestling Championship, which of course is coming up. The Beach Brawl on pay-per-view, available on your local cable systems on June the 9th. And next week, Bruno, we will announce the exact location. We do know it will be somewhere in the beautiful Sunshine State.
Well, that's great. We know it's going to be.
Come on, Fit, get out of the ropes.
Exciting because we know that there's some great competitors involved in this, and on that.
The Dublin Destroyer. I don't remember that.
A Sport Channel American Television Champion, and that is exciting, and that's something I'm really looking forward to.
And of course, the great thing about it is you do not have to be in Florida to witness the event live. You can see it.
I watched that on here.
As it happens, and we will be there to call it for you. B. Brian Blair. Signed headlock. Now tying up Donahue nicely for the back.
I had the original DVD, but it got stolen, I'm pretty sure.
Him down with a good leg takedown from behind.
He went from a headlock to turn to a
Power line, the wrap line.
The leg and took him down, and like Diamond went back to the hammerlock, and he's got Brian Donahue a little bit confused now. He's up to Nelson. Now he takes him down.
Good amateur moves by B. Brian Blair.
Well, Brian Blair, one thing about him, he'll give you a combination of things in that ring. He'll give you some clever wrestling moves. He will give you, here's a nice fireman carry.
What did he end up doing for a living? Real estate agent?
And, if somebody wants to get a little nasty in there, Blair certainly can stand up to anybody's style if they choose to go that way.
Really a good citizen as well, Bruno. He works with several charities in the Tampa Bay area. Talks to ill people and goes to schools and warns them about the dangers of drugs and what have you. B. Brian Blair.
Yeah, he's a model citizen.
That's that great Scorpion too. You talk about great moves in the UWF. I think the Scorpion comes to mind. Look at Donahue talking about nice moves, taking down B. Brian Blair.
Okay.
But look at Donahue now. He got this.
B. Brian Bland. Wow.
He got Brian Blair hurt. And look at the hesitation. It's taken him almost 40 seconds or so before he came down with that forearm.
But he claims that he saw the Sheik and that the Sheik was involved in the Ring Boy stuff.
And do that.
And that's why the Sheik hates him, is what he says.
When he's in trouble, that's when you got to be most aggressive in trying to bring the match to conclusions.
Can only assume, Bruno, that Brian Donahue does not have Sports Channel America, because you've been talking every week about guys who just are not using the rapidity of moves. And
well, perhaps he's still green, you know, because I don't think he's been a pro too long. As I said earlier, this guy did play for the New York Jets, I think, 2
What's
years.
up, Izzy?
So he's made the transition from football to wrestling. I'm sure he had somewhat of a wrestling background. From
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The Eric McHenry intro. Gentlemen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen. Cheeky baby. He does the Billy Jack Haynes. A to Z, baby. Went to the well once too often.
With the leprechaun on the heights. Steps over B. Brian Blair, tries to land.
Man,
elbow, really
come on, bro.
B. Brian Blair got out of the way.
Yeah, but you see what he did. He had Brian Blair down. He went to one center ring to give him that blow. But
you think he's better than Sheamus? I'll be real. I understand the appeal of Sheamus. I like that he's like kind of whatever the 2020s version of strong style is in America anyway. But like, he's just, his look, it just, even though he's like in great shape, he just seems really bland. And then like his personality is terrible. I don't really care for his move set that much. I don't know. Sheamus just never really hit for me. I think Drew's better, does everything that he does, but like better, and he's got somewhat of a personality. He's still kind of a dud though to me.
Big tag team match. Cowboy Bob Orton along with Cactus Jack against Wet and Wild as you look at a power slam by B. Brian Blair.
That'll be a handicap match. Wet and Wild against Cactus.
Well, I don't care that he's pale.
Don't leave Tolis out, but you know he cannot keep his nose out of that range during one of these matches.
He has the problem that a lot of wrestlers have nowadays, which is like they just look like a default create a character in a wrestling game. Translucent. Brian Blair stinks. He doesn't stink, but I don't want to see him like this.
I want to give you people a little secret, a big secret, in fact. I'll tell you what, you know, I've been wrestling for over 35 years. Naturally, I don't look it because I've always kept myself.
Let me get my John Toloses on.
And mentally. I mean, just take a look at me, man. I am it. I am really, really it, and I'm proud of myself. But I'm going to tell you another great big thing. Soon, very soon, June the 9th on Sports Channel America, the champion will be crowned, seen exclusively on Sports Channel America. You know, this is why I'm so proud to be affiliated with the UWF. This brings back old-time wrestling. I'm talking about when I was wrestling with the 50s, the 60s, and 70s. UWF.
Very Eric McHenry coded. Whether you're talking about wrestling in the 50s or the 60s, even the 1970s. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
It's bringing back the style in those days. That's why I am here, giving by men, my stable, and everybody else my experience. Now, I've wrestled for many, many people in my day, many organizations, but without a doubt, the UWF is the greatest organization I have ever been affiliated with. Now, I'm sure that you people will be all excited. So go to that calendar, put a circle around June the 9th, because that's when Sports Channel TV champion will be exclusively seen on Cablevision. And when you heard it from...
Listen, guys, if you want to see our TV champion, you need to order the pay-per-view.
The Greek. You heard it from the top guy.
Yeah, he's still got the fire.
That's Glenn Miller's Pennsylvania 65000, a jazz classic, and the phone number to a New York.
Uh-oh, is that the Japanese embassy?
Pennsylvania is located in one of New York's most dynamic areas. just blocks from the city's highlights and right across the street from the world-famous Madison Square Garden. No matter what your needs are, Pennsylvania 65000 is the number for one of the most legendary hotels in New York.
Wasn't there a movie called Transylvania 65000?
The Hotel Pennsylvania, home of UWF.
You can kind of watch roller games. I wish. A lot of the roller games are and like American Gladiators are like heavily enforced on YouTube. In fact, American Gladiators is like an instant DMCA takedown if you live stream it.
Our builders need today's best power sauce, and here in the UWF we have it with two great new drinks. High octane and super weight gain are special.
I would 100% though. Like if I could watch roller derby on here, I would for sure.
Serious power and strength. Besides, it's not only for the big guys.
What's he giving it to these two gay guys? This like gay couple for.
Besides, it's not only for the big guys. It's for the average fellas.
Is that The Rock's dad?
Besides, it's not only for the big guys. It's for the average fellas who want to improve their strength and size.
The average fellas?
The power products are now available through this exclusive UWF offer.
This is the Golden Greek speaking, and when I...
Marina Del Rey.
This is the Golden Greek speaking, and when I travel in style, man. All
Hey, it's
the
me.
way. Look at this beauty. Look at this. The
Ed
Midnight
Begley.
Express limousine. Beautiful, classy, first class, the ultimate in traveling. This is what the Golden Greek does. Travel in first class. Take a look at it. The Midnight Express beauty. Take a look inside. All the comforts of home. Television. Telephone.
Wow, that's really nice. Oh my God. Can you imagine? I want this limousine exactly as it is here, and I want to exclusively travel. Can you imagine doing like an IRL tour to meet up with the Boyd people all inside of this limousine? The dream.
What do you need?
Bringing Savvy Guy back there with that 70s aesthetic.
And it sits everybody comfortably. Remember, the Golden Greek tells you, Midnight Express limousine. The ultimate
Midnight
in
Express.
limousine service. And if you heard it from the Greeks,
Like we think of the tag team, the Rock and Roll or the Midnight Express, but the movie Midnight Express would not make you think about taking a limo from them because it's a brutal foreign prison, and it's a story about drug trafficking.
you heard it from the top man.
The Beach Brawl is coming June 9th. UWF's first live pay-per-view extravaganza to crown the Sports Channel television champion. Call your local cable operator for details.
Yes, Angie. Yes, Gene. Yes, Pete. Yes, Paul. Yes, Joe. Woo! They're all calling the Captain Lou Albano Wrestling Celebrity Hotline, baby. It's 1-900-LOU for you.
Okay, so on the Captain Lou line then, if you call it ordinarily, it's just a regular wrestling line. But if you call it specifically between 7 and 8 p.m., it's a UWF exclusive line. So Captain Lou that must be part of his deal, is he gets to hawk his 900 number, and then he gives them like 1 hour a day or whatever.
Hi out there, wrestling fans. This is Captain Lou
Jesus Christ, are we going to get anybody but Albino and John Tolos on this show?
Albano back again this week with my segment of the Captain's Corner. You know, occasionally in the world of professional wrestling, and I've had some 38 years of it.
Oh, also, sorry, I just wanted to, you guys that are big on OVW, I did find out that I've seen a ton of people streaming the OVW, so at some point, maybe, we could probably watch some OVW.
Special treat. Somebody that's a different individual, a different person, a great, great athlete. And I'd like to introduce now a man that is one of a kind. This is Terry Gordy. The man stands 6'5" and weighs some 307 pounds, and the man is unbelievable as a professional wrestler with a great amateur background. This is Terry Gordy.
Thanks a lot, Lou. You know it's a pleasure standing beside you two. And,
I come here to challenge you for the World Wrestling Federation Championship.
I'd just like to say you're one of the greatest managers in the world that
Thank
I've
you,
ever
Terry.
seen. And you know, it's like this. I don't, you know, Lou, I don't claim to be the greatest wrestler in the world. I don't claim to be the man that's held all the titles. But there is one thing that I do claim to do, and that's I can wrap a chair around somebody's head better than anybody in professional wrestling. I'm not the best wrestler in the world, but I can take one of them steel folded chairs outside of the ring, and I have wrapped more of them chairs around people's heads than anybody in professional wrestling.
Well, what the man is saying, folks, is that the man can not only get in there and wrestle and move and groove and has wrestling leverage, wrestling balance, wrestling ability, but if the time calls for it, if the man's got to mix it, if the man's got to call a spade, he's there to do it all. In other words, this man will get out in the ballroom brawl, get out in the back street, get out in the alley, he'll do it all together. He's not afraid. He's got intestinal fortitude, guts, ability. This is Terry Gordy.
What was that? Did he dab? Is Terry Gordy dabbing in 1991?
He's got intestinal fortitude, guts, ability. This is Terry Gordy. That's the main man, baby, coming in to the greatest wrestling organization of all time, Universal Wrestling. Terry Gordy. Testify.
What a crazy interview.
The UWF show takes place at the Hotel Pennsylvania in New York City with the continuation of the elimination tournament to crown the eventual Sports Channel television champion. That'll be on Friday night, May the 10th, beginning at 7 p.m. Then on Saturday night, May 11th, the UWF travels to upstate New York for a fabulous event at the State University in Delhi. Tickets for both of these UWF wrestling shows in May are available now by calling
Cam Newton, the football player.
587-4UWF. With many of our troops home from the victorious Persian Gulf War, the UWF has not forgotten those who must stay for a very complicated but necessary cleanup operation. To remember them and provide proceeds for their needs, these Support Our Troops t-shirts are still available.
They're still hawking those t-shirts, man.
$15 and check on money order 2. Troop t-shirts, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California.
Marina Del Rey.
Remember, proceeds go to our remaining troops in the Persian Gulf. Hey fans, wrestling's living legend.
God, man, are you kidding me? What is with this? This show is half ads at this point.
Has written an autobiography, and take it from me, this is one terrific story. The book is
He
now
started the
available
dab
with a
craze.
special offer from the UWF. Just call 213-822-4187, or you can send for it by check or money order to Bruno's Book.
Remember that weird shoot interview he did?
California 90292. And don't forget, include $250 for postage.
It's not lost media, but it's not the easiest thing to find all the time.
Captain Lou Albano, who's been affiliated with professional wrestling for some 38 years. I can only say at this time, make the statement that I'm very proud to be affiliated with Universal Wrestling. Now, Sports Channel TV Champion will be seen on Cablevision exclusively on June 9th. You know something, fans? I feel very proud, very fine.
$14.95 is a lot for a hardback book.
I feel that without a doubt, it was one of the finest, if not the finest, wrestling organization in existence. And I have to stake my reputation.
I don't really remember, to be honest.
That to be with them is an honor for me. And remember, Sports Channel TV Champion will be crowned on June 9th. It will be seen exclusively on... People
always say that, and I feel like a lot of the stories around it say that, but the one guy said that when he went to the bank, that the bank told him that Herb Abrams had 2 accounts. He had one that was like his personal account and one that was the business account. And the business account one was always broke, but his always had money in it.
On Cablevision. And I am again saying I am honored as Captain Lou Albano to be connected with this organization. Wrestling where wrestling should be. True wrestling.
That's like 5 promos from Captain Lou.
With wrestling's living legend Bruno Sammartino here at the Hotel Pennsylvania, getting set for what should be, Bruno, a most...
Who's that, Samu?
Why don't you talk about some of the combatants here?
Absolutely, there he is. Look at that face. Never mistake him for anybody else. That's Alpha, the Wild Samoan. And who's that in the ring? You recognize that man?
It looks like...
I'd love to watch kickboxing, too, if we can find some that's not DMCA. Oh, what a match.
I believe Samu's his son.
Oh, it's his son?
Yes.
Oh.
That's Alpha's son.
Okay, and now comes Morocco, and of course the first thing Morocco is saying, hey.
Oh, that's Fatu. What?
It's bad enough to face Alpha, much less Alpha and Samu, his son.
I think he said get him out of New York City, if you can read his lips, Bruno.
And I don't blame him, I'll tell you what, because Morocco, and I give Morocco a lot of, oh, look at this, Samu attacks Morocco.
Samu, and now this is just what The Rock was fearing, both of the Samoans, the Wild.
Hey, now this, what's the ref doing here?
Now the clothesline to knock him down. And the headbutt, which is just about as vicious as you can get when you're talking about that hit.
Boy, this could come to a quick conclusion, I mean, with this vicious attack on Morocco.
Oh boy, the Wild Samoans living up to their name. The Rock, of course, didn't sign up for a handicap match here. It was supposed to be Morocco against Alpha. And Samu comes out of nowhere, and Dick Kroll again, his usual.
Time to wrestle.
A 2-on-1 situation.
Well, I think at least we got Samu. I don't see him. I think he may have exited from that ring, which is good news for Morocco, although the bad news is that he took such severe blows in the beginning that he still got a lot of cobwebs to clear.
Morocco looks like he's, oh no, look at Samu still on the side there, and he continues to chop away at the Rock. Look at that, big elbow to the neck for Morocco.
I spoke too soon. I thought since he doesn't see him in that ring, I thought maybe he had escorted back to the dressing rooms, but I guess not.
Since when does Alpha have a manager? I mean, if his son's coming to visit or watch, fine, but don't come in wrestling gear.
Everybody got a shirt on in this one.
Big Alpha goes hard into the steel pipe. You wonder how Alpha could see.
Boy, this is just.
Through that head of hair, yeah. And of course, after hitting the steel pipe, you wonder how he could see as well. And Morocco sends him outside the ring.
And comes out after him.
And there he goes.
There we go.
Time to take off his shirt. And oh!
Better get out of there, Vince Russo.
And he elbows back Samu. And his attention now on the son of Alpha.
Now hold on, hold on a second. Why is he getting involved? Yeah, Morocco's pretty god tier. I hate him as a babyface, though, to be honest. Oh, what a match. Come on.
Well, you know, there was so much going on outside the ring. I think that the referee...
Terrible match. Jeez. I guess you got to get what you can get from 1991 Alpha. Oh, he's working at the video store. I think we're still 5 years. Was it 94 or 96 that was like the electric year for movies? I can't remember. I think it was 90. I'm trying to think of when. Probably 94.
And now Dick Kroll trying to tell him in his very best English.
Kroll had no choice. He had to do what he did. He had to disqualify him. It was ridiculous. I mean, it was just the two of them all the way from the very beginning to the end, and he had to conclude.
Look at that guy getting up in Alpha's face. No, I'm glad they ended that match. Yeah, that's what the Pulp Fiction year, there was like a bunch of movies that really like have held up really well. So that was leading right into the apex of the video store. And then you got a little bit of time passes and then DVD hits. And then people really get into movies. And then one day they just are like, fuck it, I don't care about movies anymore. I don't know if that crosses over with streaming or not. But like at one time it was absolutely nuts how much people were like loving movies.
And this week's question was sent to Cowboy Bob Orton by Dan Brinza of Cleveland, Ohio, who brazenly wants to know why the Cowboy needs the help from his manager, John Toler.
Shut up, Dan.
Dan wants to know why Orton can't win on his own.
So Dan from Cleveland wants to know why I need outside interference to win matches. Well, obviously, Danny
what is it,
boy,
Clerks that same year, I think?
Television with one eye closed and
there's a bunch of them.
I don't need outside interference. What John Tolis gives me is advice. lets me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong at a certain time, you understand? What you got to do, Danny boy, is you got to go on out there and get it done yourself. You got to think. You got to listen to people. You got to take the advice of the intelligent man like I do from John Tolis to make yourself a better person. You got to jump out there and grab it, Dan. Get it by yourself. That's the way you take care of things, Dan. By yourself, Daddy.
That's when I started, like, doing my movie reviews. But I didn't. I was like a teenager at the time, so I had to like depend on other people's websites and stuff like that. So a lot of my like earliest reviews and stuff are all gone when the sites died.
Ask the Rustlers, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292. If we select your question, you'll be an instant winner.
You're embarrassed? You once thought it was cool? Why?
Hey, you little Mr. Wonderfuls out there. You think Mr. Wonderful got to look like this by eating wimp food, like cheeseburgers?
Around that time, I was seeing movies at a mall, but it looked from the outside like a strip mall, and then whenever you had like a Jewel Osco, I think, and something else, but when you went into the actual like middle part of it, it opened up into like this big galleria, and it was just amazing. It had like everything you could want from like an 80s, 90s mall. And then if you kept going all the way to the back, they had like this almost like subterranean movie theater. And that's why I saw Showgirls, From Dusk Till Dawn. Shit ton of movies there. That's like my favorite theater. Clerks is off? I don't think it's awful. It's kind of corny, but I mean, it's the guys like it's a basically just a bunch of friends making a movie like that happened to get like elevated.
Amino acids, vitamins, minerals, and other important stuff I need to beat, meet my opponent in the ring. And it tastes great, too. And it's just like a thick, rich milkshake. Joe Weider's Dynamic Muscle Builder.
Any midget wrestling? I hope so, but I doubt it.
Okay, Paul, to order, call 1-800-368-4UWF.
Do you remember when we watched that midget wrestling VHS and it had like all those like it had a bunch of like racist skits in it, and like it was just a really negative vibe video, and then it all got copyright claimed by WWE.
Muscle Builder is also available by sending a check or money order to Weider Health and Fitness, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292. Or go to your nearest GNC.
You really think Sam Jackson should have won like a Best Acting award for that movie? He was so hammy. I mean, it was really fun to watch, but he was super like cheesy. I thought the whole Pulp Fiction movie, everybody like kind of dialed up their performances a little.
All right, we have jotted down the number, Dr. Dent.
But I didn't really think Ed Wood was that great either, to be honest.
And Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, who of course Bruno has his mind, hopefully for his sake.
I thought it was fine.
He's got to be thinking about next week's cage match against Dr. Dent.
They're called little people. That's not what it says on the VHS tape. It said midget wrestling. Hold on, let me see what else came out in 94. 1994 movies. Okay, the very first movie that the AI tells me is a, quote, top pick of 1994 is Corey Feldman in National Lampoon's Last Resort. So there's AI for you. What about The Page Master, starring, it's a year of Macaulay Culkin. Page Master, Richie Rich, The Flintstones. Remember Disney's Blank Check? The Santa Claus. Ernest Goes to School. Hey, what about this one? Another Macaulay Culkin, Getting Even with Dad. That terrible movie Clifford, Baby's Day Out. Ace Ventura. Little Big League. Kevin Bacon when he goes to Africa to recruit for the NBA in the air up there. My Girl. Oh, it's My Girl 2, I'm sorry. John Candy's last movie, Wagons East. It's Pat came out in 1994. The Client. Ed Harris in Milk Money. Angels in the Outfield. Fresh with now that one is a much better Samuel L. Jackson performance, I think, in Fresh. Bruce Willis shows his dick in The Color of Night. Oh my God, Tammy and the T-Rex was 1994. Immortal Beloved. Disclosure, remember, where it's the woman sexually harassing the man? How cutting edge. What about this? Kevin Costner and Wyatt Earp. Wesley Snipes in the parachuting action thriller Drop Zone. Not Luke West. What's his name? Luke Perry in the rodeo movie 8 Seconds. The documentary Hoop Dreams. Tommy Lee Jones and Jeff Daniels in Blown Away. Shallow Grave. Oh, remember Ray Liotta in No Escape? That's a pretty blockbuster year.
Maniacs really go out there trying to destroy one another.
And that is next week, right here on Sports Channel America.
Godzilla versus Space Godzilla.
Golden Greek is back again, you guys. Lucky again. It's your lucky day again.
Who invited you here, huh?
I mean, I invited myself because
Ice-T in Surviving the Game. Jean-Claude Van Damme, Street Fighter. In the Mouth of Madness from John Carpenter. Pauly Shore in the Army now. Remember Leon the Professional?
over to UWF.
Oh man, the Dallas Connection. There's a good one.
Golden Greek is taking over to UWF. And you'll be working for me pretty soon, Bruno. And you too, DeGeorge. The reason I'm here is that I want to prove to you people that I have the greatest
I didn't watch that one yet, Dave. I can't watch Hell Comes to Frogtown. That's actually a really valuable property. All the like boutique Blu-ray labels and shit always bid against each other to put it out when it goes out of print. So that would be a tough one probably to watch on here. We could watch anything we wanted to on Twitch. And if we wanted to watch something that would break their TOS, we could watch absolutely anything we want on Kick, because I don't even care if I got banned there.
First time ever.
Wait, we know those guys are tough, but I'm
Yeah, The Professional, definitely a weird movie.
You want to know something, Bruno? Ever since I met you, you're always moaning, groaning, bitching, crying. You remind me of about 100 chickens quacking and laying eggs. You understand? Why don't you keep quiet?
I asked you a simple question. What experience have these two had as a team for you to come here and say that they're one of the best, if not the best?
Because I said so, and when the Golden Greek speaks, he speaks.
We could, I don't think we could get away with watching this movie Pumpkin Man, because it's got his chick's camel toe right on the front. I don't know, I don't think you can see her camel toe. Well, yeah, you can.
Mr. Wonderful, worried about Carmine Galvana here. What in the world is he's saying you...
Nice to see you. Did you mean that? I didn't say. Never nice to see the Greek.
Yeah, Hard Boiled and The Killer, Better Tomorrow. There's tons of those. Back in the day, the Criterion DVDs of The Killer and Hard Boiled were like some of the rarest, like most sought after collector's items.
Something about working there.
Well, anyway, we'll see next week just how good they are as a team, Cactus and Horton. Right now, Orndorff.
Bad Lieutenant.
Actually, see him coming up right next to Bruno.
That's right.
Orton and Cactus Jack against Wet and Wild. Right here, Mr. Wonderful.
You know, that Wet and Wild, I got news for you. You know, these guys, for not having been together too long, they do quite well together as a team. And I think that Mr. Rose might be surprised as to how effective they might be against this team. You know, look at this. Here it comes. You know what this means? It means curtains for Galvano.
Boom! You can count to 100 on that one. Yeah, you know why? Because that, I think Shout Factory bought the rights to all of them. I know they're putting out all the Blu-rays and DVDs, and then they're also putting them up on streaming services. I haven't looked at what the quality's like on the streaming versions, but I bet that's why they're going to try to maximize their value on that license. All the Shaw brothers got it. Well, not all of them, but quite a few of them got it a few years ago when they got the license.
The Dr. Death Paul Orndorff feud had its genesis back in October of last year after Steve Williams suddenly appeared in the ring following one of Orndorff's matches. A locker room scrap caught on videotape by a local Los Angeles TV crew, and what you're seeing now stills from another Williams trespass. All have fueled the flames.
Bloodbath in years. And the two greatest athletes are coming. New York, bloodbath, anything, you name it, Paul, it's going to happen.
Then in January of this year, they met at the Pinta Hotel. And here is some of what took place. Dr. Death going to work right away. Orndorff trying to get situated, can't do it. He thought he was going to surprise Dr. Death. But the veteran turned around and got a couple of good
boots in early on. Gets an elbow in. I have not seen him in all the years I have known him this determined. Have you, Bruno?
Oh yeah, seeing him on the big screen would be pretty sick. That same company, Shout Factory. I only review on YouTube now, and like I don't get very many views, so I got kicked off most of the press list that I've been on for like forever. But for some reason, Shout Factory a few years ago, they misshipped me. They sent these to me for some reason, even though I'm not on their official press list, but they sent me this like 4 of these huge box sets of the Shaw Brothers movies. All these are double features. It's like a crazy amount of money worth of movies. My last gasp from Shout Factory.
These guys have been waiting for this, and like I said, there's an awful lot of this is going to be just a brutal battle. Orndorff has wanted this return match for a long time, so has Dr.
You rather see a camel toe? Follows women around in yoga pants so he can see his moose knuckles. Yikes. He should just get on, dude, he should just get on YouTube, because the YouTube Shorts there's literally an entire subgenre that's nothing but like something else is happening in the video, kind of like those trad ones we watch where like Kai Razy will be doing something like dunking a basketball, but it's clearly goon content. But there's like a whole subgenre of camel toe shorts on YouTube. Master of the Flying Guillotine, yeah.
It was a bloody battle, and a disqualification decision just added to the growing frustration of these adversarial warriors.
Bloody battle. Perhaps symbolic that both happen to be wearing.
Why does he keep bleeding? Is this the same match again?
All over their bodies. Yeah, all over their bodies, not just the tights. Gets out of the way in time. And Williams, Dr. Death going crashing into the turnbuckle. And now Orndorff nothing coming.
Most of my movies, though, were stolen, unfortunately.
Yeah, but now the question is that an automatic disqualification? Because he deliberately hit the referee, Williams did. Yeah, well, that's surprised Hernandez hasn't counted out. They're hammering right to left. Now here comes some help from the outside. As Orndorff and Dr. Death continue to hammer away. Look out, Bruno. They might come in all directions. Everybody coming in the ring now. Looks like
Hang on, I will. Like, not even kidding you. Okay, let's see. Let me go into my art. These are from my let's see, my personal content list. Hang on. I got to get through all these people that are huffing. Okay. I have a lot of people huffing on my liked videos, and I have a lot of chicks showing their camel toe. Here, this should get your algorithm kick-started.
This used to be my favorite submission hold, especially throughout the 60s and 70s. I always used to use this as a finishing hold. Really? Devastating move. You don't see it very often, though, do you? No, not anymore.
Oh, this is the lumber. They're doing a recap again.
Backdrop. Morocco, Atomic drops him. There's and Orndorff got the suitcase. Can't use it as a weapon.
Was given the victory on another disqualification, but it was a victory he simply did not want.
Does he know who knocked him out, or did he?
They're running the audio of the old shows under the audio of the new, or you know what I mean? Don't you think that's kind of weird? I keep hearing it, and I keep thinking that I fucked it up, but it's not my recording.
Orndorff with that suitcase.
Hey, Randy.
Well, it sounds a little premature to me. He didn't actually hit him with it.
Little Nate.
But it has to be one of those two things. Either he caught Williams hitting him, and this
oh, no problem.
Or he caught Orndorff with that suitcase. But
you should be able to. You can find her channel is packed with them, but putting her in your algorithm should do the trick. She's kind of a poison pill in that regard.
There's only one way to settle this, Herb, and I want to ask you, in the officials of the UWF, to take this challenge to Dr. Stan Steve Williams. I want a cage match.
Oh yeah, the cage match. Just in time, Randy. Oh, next week. Okay. Smart asses. God. Oh, I forgot. We don't have to wait a week. What's up, F Wood? I was like, God damn it, next week. This is like when Grace puts Ben in the circle window.
And the first person I see is some bum from New York City, having his hand out, giving for handouts, asking for a little spare change. Well, you know something? It reminds me of that beautiful, wonderful Paul Orndorff asking everybody.
Beautiful and wonderful. Mr. Beautiful. Loser wears a cock cage.
Around the world knows what it means. One man, two men in, one man leaves.
Did he say white man?
Man, two men, everybody around the world knows what it means. One man, two men in, one man leaves.
One man, two man in, one man leave.
I know about steel cages. I know about steel pipes. I know about steel chairs.
Steel pipes.
Daddy, when it's all over, the man of the hour will be standing when all the smoke clears. That's right, the only champion and the champion, Dr. Death.
Great hair, though.
Next week on the Fury Hour, Steve Williams and Paul Orndorff.
One McMahon in.
Steel cage brawl. We'll be right back.
What? You think it's easy being Mr. Wonderful? Well, it's not true. People are always trying to throw me around. And to make sure that doesn't happen, I use Joe Weider's Total Arm Blaster. It's the best way I know to keep my arms pumped and strong. So if you want massive steel-like arms, do what I do. Blast away with the Total Arm Blaster. And here's the same number that I call.
It's where all the UWF superstars train. It's the Power Shack Gym. And it tells everyone just how serious
this show is like, oh my god, like half fucking commercials.
Agreement with Power Shack is selling these impossible to get rag shirts and back shirts through this exclusive UWF offer.
The UWF Power Shack. Are you talking about the ones where like he would go into the gym and like yell at the overweight women and stuff like that? Those were outrageous, but they were really funny. Ace Cowboy Bob Orton.
Yes, indeed. And they are led by John Tolis. Listen to that audience. This is going to be a good match because.
Can we get Billy Jack Haynes back into the business, please?
These guys have not had a lot of experience together as a team, but somehow from the first time they were put together, you remember, you and I commented on, they seemed to really gel well together. They did well, very well.
The pink cut-up shirt looked like something Bethadone Clinic would wear. Bethadone is alive. She's asked me to not elaborate any further. But she is alive. Yeah, Cody Turbo. Bethadone Clinic is alive. She gave me a rundown of what's going on and then told me that not to say anything about it. But she is alive for now.
At the same token, the Ace Cowboy Bob Orton and Cactus Jack seem to be kind of thinking along the same lines, which is obviously very difficult to do when you're talking about a guy like Cactus Jack.
Well, you know, again, we talk about Wet and Wild and how much experience they've had together. The question also comes is
yeah,
how much
Cactus and Ace, great team.
Together, as far as Cactus Jack and Bob Orton, not much there either. Be interesting to see how well they gel. And as you
hey,
said,
Whitey, get some sun.
He's a strange individual. I don't know. Can he gel with anybody?
You call that a tan? Wow, great troll signs.
You have John Tolis out there to direct these two, and we'll see how successful he will be as far as helping these two to gel well together, as far as directing them as to when to get in and out. And so
well, I can't. I'm not at liberty to say. I have to.
Sunny Beach does not have a good tan.
To get the good news stories, you have to, you have to protect your sources.
Sunny Beach does not have a good
They just had a sign. It said, "Hey, Whitey."
Hey, Whitey.
No, he looks pretty tan to me here.
There's a guy that's pretty suave as well.
This is Van Gogh's favorite team, Wet and Wild.
Very popular with the crowd here, both of these gentlemen. John Tolis is still in the ring.
Who was the Whitey thing? I don't know. Everyone in there looks pretty tan to me.
Well, perhaps, but now he does plenty of damage.
Oh, maybe it was maybe they're just fucking with John Tolos. You know what I mean? Maybe they're just messing with him because he's the Golden Greek and he's supposed to be tan, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of reaching. You think that Beth Adone is up there getting the lining knocked out of her box? That, I mean, I don't know. I literally don't know that. I mean.
And there's Cactus Jack starting with Wet.
Whoa, buddy. Beth Adone box being beaten by boyfriend parenthesis X. But I don't know if that's happening. We didn't cover her box in our conversation.
Of course, we're back in New York City, Bruno, coming up in a few short weeks. Friday, May the 10th, back at the Hotel Pennsylvania for another UWF taping. And we hope to see those of you in the Northeast on hand at the Penta across the street from Madison Square Garden in the Big Apple.
Absolutely. I hope everyone comes because it'll be an exciting show again, as always. And right now, there's a nice reversal by Sunny Beach as he hip tossed and a drop kick as he hit to Cactus Jack.
It's a bad day for drop kicks.
But Cactus Jack, who goes close to 280, lands right back down on Sunny Beach. Now Jack backpedals into the turnbuckle, and Beach feels like he did some damage there. And you never know with Cactus Jack. You just cannot size up the guy, Bruno.
Absolutely. Cactus Jack is a very, very unusual individual. You could pick him up and throw him 10 feet from the ring and have him land on concrete and doesn't seem to faze him. I don't know, this guy's immune to pain.
The guy most likely will smile, too, after something like that.
Yes, and he's such a beautiful smile, too.
Yeah.
Did they put any titles on Sunny Beach in All Japan?
By Sunny Beach. And there he goes into the turnbuckle. And a good tag in by Sunny Beach. We're going to look at Steve Ray.
Ooh, man.
Yes, he did.
Tries to hook the leg, doesn't have enough there.
Claymore kick.
Veteran, able to wiggle out.
What's this guy's name? Johnny Wet something? No, he's the wild thing. Yeah, there we go. I thought he was the wet part of Wet and Wild, but he's the wild part.
Cactus Jack, and now Cactus Jack takes over.
Don't forget, next week, right here on Sports Channel America. Wow, the big steel cage match, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
Why don't they put the steel cage match on the pay-per-view? That's kind of weird, don't you think so?
Steve Williams, this could be the match to decide it on.
Indeed, this is going to be the match that I believe will settle this issue once and for all.
Sunny Beach versus Cloudy Mountain.
Flying body block here, but didn't keep Cactus down for the count of three.
Try it again, it looks like Bruno goes to the top rope.
High risk maneuver.
Cross body block again.
Paid off for him this time.
Orton comes in and knocks it off. You know, I'm wondering about that cage match, Bruno. The potential is so great for injury, and of course that could potentially knock out one of them from the elimination tournament to decide the UWF Sports Channel Championship. So a lot on the line next week, more than just a match, that's for sure.
And you're talking about two individuals certainly are considered among the top contenders for that Sports Channel America Television Championship. But by the same token, this is a necessary match coming up next week because these two have fought and fought and fought. And
necessary.
Has to come to a conclusion, and the cage is the best way to do it.
Sunny Beach utilizing some MMA moves. He must have picked those up while he was in All Japan. That's what I would have said on commentary. Should be a disqualification.
Unusual spectator role.
Surprising right now, Tolis really hasn't interfered much up to this point.
Up to this point.
Which is
my son David, he needed no help.
Anybody he's involved with doesn't this much time go by before you see Tolis somehow involved.
Did Steve Ray go on to do anything besides Harlem Heat? I don't think so. Hey, Whitey.
Was that him with a red shirt?
That's him with another $4 sweatshirt.
I don't know. This
$4
is.
sweatshirt, huh? Guess the discount places, right? Flea markets. Everybody buys
so,
clothes.
yes.
I see.
And of course that hat.
So you're insinuating that the Golden Greek is also maybe
What?
another cheap?
Oh, his legs hurt. I forgot.
Generally, I'm just saying he's not Mr. Style.
Better if we don't hear you.
From the leg
Honey
kicks.
Beach going to work here on Cactus Jack. Got him twisted up and in trouble. He spins him around. Oh, he takes a nasty clothesline.
Spun him too much. Spun him away too much, and instead of halfway through, I thought he was going to go for an atomic drop. Spun him enough for Cactus to come up with a clothesline. Tagged Horton, and now Horton taking advantage of the situation. Is really on the beach.
I would think you got to feel good when your opponent does damage and then tags you and you come in. Sort of a lame duck, if you will.
The other side,
But I do want to say this: once Bethadone is back, and if she discusses it publicly, then we definitely have to review the video.
Horton is. I commented a week or so ago he was going slow at the end of him, and I think don't be surprised if Tolis must have got him and said, "Hey, the heck's the matter with you? Don't you listen to me? You get an opponent in trouble, you really get on him. You really go on the attack because that's what he's doing right now."
Your cat, now you are enjoying cheesecake. My cat is like, you can see him, kind of. He's like the gray on top of the white.
Never be vicious and violent enough. The police told us.
Are you saying he actually took your advice, Bruno?
My advice?
Yeah.
No. I think he took Tolis' advice because I think Tolis being the
Oh, come on. Steve Ray really taking out the referee. He should be disqualified along with this guy, Ron Beach. Get both of them out of the ring. You cannot allow people to put their hands on officials like Steve Ray just did.
Gotta be careful. Well, there's the bell.
The other referee came in and he rings the bell, but that's not going to stop this. Kroll is out of it.
Poor referee's out of it. Oh my God, who's this guy in the ring now? He looks like Old Blue from that Will Ferrell movie.
Was knocked down like that, knocked out really. What are you going to do? If another referee comes in, he certainly can just take over the job of referee.
He's like, what happened?
You recall that Beach hit him a few weeks ago.
Remember when ATF wanted someone to stick the surfboard up somebody's shit box? I think was his phrasing.
Sonny Beach, they both go over the top rope. Meanwhile, look at Horton and the Wild thing there. They're battling in the ring.
Look at Tolis getting involved.
Look at Tolos trying to help him out. Help him up.
Well, certainly we didn't expect this match to go out without Tolis having some kind of action in it.
Horton just nailed Wild thing with a surfboard. And you know that he has a memory from getting hit with that thing a few weeks ago. Wild matchup.
Are we going to get a rematch at the... Are we going to get... They still should do that. Are we going to get a rematch at the pay-per-view?
Our next live UWF show takes place...
Yeah, and Joe Shabatoni likes to market all of Grace's things as ex-boyfriends.
At the Hotel Pennsylvania in New York City, with the continuation of the elimination tournament to crown the eventual Sports Channel television champion. That'll be on Friday night, May the 10th.
I mean, that's what they said, and that's what they say in the interviews, was that he had a bunch of money in a private account. But then again, you know what? There are people who think that he's still... Some of them still think he's alive, and like, you know... There's a lot of weird theories. I mean, the guy could have been full of shit. But clearly he had to have some money, because if you're having big coke, prostitute, baby oil parties like Herb Abrams was having.
At 7 p.m. Then on Saturday night, May 11th, another big event. The UWF travels upstate at the University of Delhi.
Stop bullying Wet and Wild online, please.
Now by calling 516.
I may not agree with them, but I support their right to be here on the Fury Hour.
UWF, the Universal Wrestling Federation, the pinnacle in sports programming.
Okay, are you guys excited? This is the cage match episode. Let's get into it here. they are, guys. A world that no longer exists.
Everybody, I'm Craig DeGeorge with the living legend of wrestling, Bruno Sammartino. Great to be with you again, Bruno. We've got another big hour of excitement here, UWF style. Of course, we've been talking about it for a long time, the big match between Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff and Dr. Death Steve Williams. They've had several bloody matches, and this has come to its peak here on this program. The steel cage, Bruno, perhaps the toughest of all time.
Bloody matches, this is going to be the bloodiest because you find two individuals, an unusual tough match in a cage, but most of all...
Have you guys, are any of you old enough to have gone, or maybe you've gone to an indie show where they have to actually physically build the ring? I used to go to WWF shows when I was a kid with like the big blue cage. That shit took forever. And unfortunately, every time I saw the blue cage, I saw the exact same match, which was Billy Jack Haynes against Hercules.
Who hate each other, and all that hate in the front, everything is going to be settled in that cage. And you can see the
He had good ideas. I mean, I haven't seen a single one. Besides being willing to pay for whatever, like to bring in talent, but like, I don't think there's any real booking going on, and I don't think anybody in the matches gives a shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it reads to me. It doesn't really read like there's any kind of urgency in the promos or any kind of fire in the storylines, which, you know, it's a little easier with these guys because the fans know the history of these guys, so you could build heat between two guys pretty quick. I love the company, I love the idea of it, but I think like there's very little. It seems like very little care is going into the actual on-screen product.
It's going to be something else. Almost losing my voice on this one, Bruno. Also, this program, we'll be talking with Lou
With a dream and a big heart and a big wallet.
The UWF Sports Channel Television Championship. But what about that?
This is going to be great because you're going to see the toughest competitors in the world, and they're going to be competing for this Sports Channel America TV champion. I'll tell you, I'm excited because I want to see who's going to wind up with this beautiful belt.
I hope they have a good base, Bruno. Otherwise, we're in trouble over here. A lot more to come. Let's get there.
I do think UWF, legitimately is better than that Austin Idol. Remember the one we watched from Arkansas? I can't remember the name of it. I think, though, I don't know. What do you think UWF versus AWF so far?
Bruno, an all-star lineup is in store tonight, beginning with one of UWF.
Did he get involved with UFC? I'm not sure. I've read all the books, but I mean, I can't remember shit. I have a limited
Cowboy Bob Orton and Cactus Jack with their manager,
memory bank.
Will be in action.
Oh, I'm sure they had issues. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't seem like to me that the actual product is. And I don't blame Herb Abrams if this was the case, but I think maybe it was just somebody that wanted to be in the business and have the lifestyle, but didn't want to live the lifestyle in the sense of like sitting up all night, coming up with finishes, or, you know what I mean? I think he just wanted the experience and the lifestyle of being in that world, which there's nothing wrong with that.
Special Delivery Jones. The man with the tan coming out of the sand, Sunny Beach hits the squared circle tonight.
Sunny Beach, 280? Damn, bro. How he gonna weigh? Okay. How does Sunny Beach weigh 10 pounds more than Afa?
And the one we've all been waiting for, the steel cage brawl.
You know who should have got involved with the UFC? Bob Armstrong. He was like in his 50s at that point, I think.
And on the other end, his fiercest enemy in the UWF, Paul, Mr.
He could have come out. Okay, Bob Armstrong comes out in the first fight and he loses, right? And he's like, oh, well, I did my best. Thanks for coming out to support me, guys. I'll see everybody later. And then he comes out. He's in the last first round match as well, but he's under the bullet mask.
Wonderful Orndorff. As the wrestlers answers another lucky viewer's question.
What's up, Rob Chat?
And a very special Captain's Corner as Lou unveils the UWF Sports Channel Championship belt.
Oh, here we go.
The Beach Brawl is coming June 9th. UWF's first ever live pay-per-view event. To crown the
I think it's way more fun to watch in that kind of a situation.
local cable system now. Tell them you want to see UWF.
Because I just wanted to, like, kick back with, like, a pizza, fucking smoke some joints, not be on, I just wanted to be solely in an audience member, you know. I feel like that anyway, but...
telling you to call me every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Captain Lou Albano rap line. That's right, you get your best interviews in professional wrestling, news and views.
Oh, Thunderfoot? Was that his name? Thunderfoot? Larry Foot? No, Larry Foot? Larry Thunderfoot something? He was in some cheesy action. Ron Van Cleef? Thunderfoot or something? Two different people, I think, right? Okay, who was the guy that fought MMA that they called Thunderfoot? Do you remember that? Or he had some weird name like that? Yeah, Ron Van Cleef. What a character. Thunderfoot. Joe Louis. No, what? In the UFC? No, Sugarfoot. Who was Sugarfoot? Larry Curitan. There you go, Dave's channel. You got it. Sugarfoot.
You listen very close, especially you, Bruno, the guy that thinks he knows everything, and he knows absolutely zero. Nothing. Absolutely nothing of professional wrestling.
Fred Eddish.
I tell you guys last week that my team, my great stallions,
this guy was Sugarfoot, I think. Larry Curitan. Or Curitan. Choreography.
Hundreds of letters telling me you were right, Golden Greek. They are the best wrestling combination I have ever seen in a long, long time. And let me tell you something. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning when it comes to Orton and to Cactus.
Who was the guy who fought Chuck Norris? That was the, which guy?
As far as I'm concerned, it was a great victory for the whole team. You understand what I'm saying?
Bill Wallace was super... Okay, so I've got many different people in this mix then. I've really combined like 8 individuals into one person.
As far as I'm concerned, we won the match. That's all that counts. That's all that counts. And you know what? I get hundreds of letters about Cactus.
Oh, yeah, they still have that, Randy. You want me to get one for a taste test?
My business and your business to find out.
Why don't you focus in on Orton and Cactus Jack there, and I know they're coming up next, so we're going to look at them and we'll see just how great that tag team is. Wild Thing Ray and the Beast. Always appreciate John Tolis coming in. Hey, great.
Oh, man. Oh, we couldn't get that lucky.
Yes, sir.
Let me look up Larry. I got to find out about Larry Curitan. He looked like if I'm remembering this guy correctly, he kind of looked like he might be like a Memphis. He looked like a Memphis jobber. Yeah, Larry Curitan is actually Thunderfoot. Yeah, Larry Curitan is Thunderfoot. And then you have Sugarfoot. Sugarfoot MMA. Let's see. Oh, I put Cyberfoot. Pete Sugar. No, that's wrong. Ray Cepho, Sugarfoot. Okay, so yeah, Larry Curitan is probably who I'm thinking of, though. He looks like what I was envisioning.
All I can say, Bruno, is I hope this is not becoming a weekly thing here, the weekly chat with the Golden Greek.
Boy, I'll tell you. Seems like he always has something to say. He has something to say here.
I don't know why, but when you said fight Chuck Norris, I was thinking of when Chuck Norris fought Bruce Lee. I don't know why I was thinking about Bruce Lee.
It's like fireside chats with the president. What? Wild Thing Ray working on the Beast. By the way,
best MMA name is Big Swingin' Johnson.
Guess where Beach Brawl will be, which is coming up on June the 9th. In Florida.
Florida.
The west side of Florida. We'll have a little more as we go along here on the Fury Hour.
Well, that's great. We know it's going to be in Florida. We know it's going to be June the 9th. And I'll tell you what, and for the first time, pay-per-view, you can see it all over to watch and see who is going to be.
He did challenge Frank Dukes at a signing event. Oleg was good, but his skin was like paper thin. He was real easy to bust open.
Looks like he trains with pizza and beer.
So that George Foreman died, I believe. Look at that. Wild Thing just drops him from the top rope, and the referee gets in there and says, "You cannot do that."
Why not? He told him to break. All he did was break. If the guy was silly
Don Fry, yeah.
On that top rope, all he would have had to do was step out on the first rope, and the referee would have had a break. He chose both legs on the top rope.
We'll have to see if Hannibal
Just let him go.
is an asshole about his shoots. Maybe we can watch another Billy Jack Haynes sometime.
It was a beastly way to do it.
Yeah, he was a bleeder.
Meanwhile, Wild Thing continues to work on the leg, thighs of the Beast. The Wild Thing is looking a bit like a beast right here.
It's always like he's smiling. This guy really always appears like he's really having a good time. Like he enjoys being in that ring. Talking about Steve Ray, the Wild Thing.
You agree with him, G? Thanks.
In that ring, he loves his fans. They respond very well to him. And he just has a good time.
Yeah, Officer Vargas. Listen, we got a sicko in the chat. They think Billy Jack Haynes is right. Can we get Officer Sanchez over there immediately? Thank you.
And don't forget, later on, we will have the big cage match between Mr.
Bloodfoot Bill Mulkey.
And I know, talking to some of the fans here before the program,
U.S. Lifestyle.
going around this arena regarding that match.
He was in some movies too, wasn't he? I think.
Mr. Wonderful, Dr. Death, Steel Cage, later on in
Oh yeah, Remco Pardo. He fucking elbowed the fuck out of that guy's head. I thought he was gonna die.
Looking forward to that. There's been an awful lot happening leading up to this thing, so we're finally going to see it.
We'll also have a special Captain's Corner later.
It was just so cool. It was just so amazing back then that you could just, like, one of the early UFCs would come on and, like, you really would have very little idea of who was going to be in it unless you bought, like, the magazines and stuff. The internet was really spotty, I think, until later on. I don't remember very much stuff being leaked about it at all. So, like, you'd have really no idea who was going to be in there, and you'd see all these weird-ass people, and you knew they were going to fight each other. It was a really cool atmosphere. It didn't feel like a sport. It felt like a fucking fight club or something.
Why were you doing that?
Well, and listen, I was impressed. It's quite a belt. It's very impressive. And here's the pin.
There it is. I think maybe you're trying to get into that elimination tournament somehow. Wild Thing Ray, victorious here in the Fury Hour.
Gary Coleman. What do you mean? Gary, you mean Gary Goodrich? Oh my God, Gary Coleman, can you imagine? I would lose it to see Gary Coleman. I did watch a midget MMA fight the other day, though.
Back at the Hotel Pennsylvania, the Fury Hour continues. I think one of the great matchups we've seen over the weeks.
They both had, Pat Smith had one, I think, really brutal knockout of somebody, and then Gary Goodrich had some pretty wild knockouts too.
UWF tag team
Big Daddy.
And certainly one of the rising groups is this tandem. Cactus Jack, behind him is the Ace Cowboy.
I always thought he'd be a great wrestler, like a pro wrestler.
I guess most of all, they are very, very difficult to deal with.
Sit down, Rockin' Robin. He was just a badass, Gary Goodrich. Somebody kicked him in the nuts one time. I can't remember who it was, though. I really want to see Brock Lesnar against Gary Coleman. Yeah, Pat Smith. We used to watch the UFCs over on Twitch, and Cody Turbo would always get real mad when I shit on Patrick Smith.
If he keeps training and get some experience behind him where this guy's going to go, because he sure is an awesome-looking guy.
Unfortunately, you may have to pay for that experience, at least in this particular matchup against
You saw Dude Love. Yeah, Gary Goodridge was such a he seemed like an 80s pro wrestler like type personality. He would also make remember Ghost Train from Rick and Morty? He'd make a great ghost train.
It's a beautiful arena. I'm excited about it because
Rimco killed the guy. I thought he was dead.
Obviously, we're very happy because you and I will be doing the play-by-play.
Remember when Tank hit that John, what was his name, Matua or something like that? His fucking arms went out, and then Tank was making fun of him in the post interview, and he told the announcer guy, he's like, "Listen, you got to shut that off. I'm getting sexually aroused."
So people can see it all over the country, pay-per-view, and they're going to see some great competition here, and they're going to see a Sports Channel America Television champion. I think it's very exciting. I'm so looking forward to it, Craig, as I'm sure you are.
All right, and circle that date again on the calendar.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah.
Pay-per-view event.
I feel like Fedor had a bunch of like those really near misses in a row. It was kind of like, well, yeah, he's good, but we've never seen him, take a big slam and Randleman dumped him on his head. And it's like, yeah, we've never really seen him get hit with that miracle punch. And then Fujita just like, that was maybe I think the hardest punch I've ever seen in an MMA fight. Like he hit him so perfect and so hard. And like, I don't know how Fedor didn't get knocked out like immediately. Then he had the big cut against Nogueira. That was nasty.
On cable systems nationwide, so just call your local operator for details.
You saw this Mike Renera. He just gave Cactus Jack a shove and nearly knocked him through the ropes. And Cactus must
Tank versus Hoist Gracie.
Where did this guy come from? This guy's strong.
I don't think you think of Cactus Jack being all that large.
Who did Tank fight in the finals?
2017.
Didn't he make it to the finals one year?
Is one big customer as well. As you can see, he nearly sizes up to the 6'8" Mike Cordero.
Well, the problem is with a kid like Mike Cordero is that this kid's probably come to the amateur ranks and so forth and so on, and he's not used to the likes of
Uh-oh, here we go.
Look at this. What's he going to do here?
Awesome.
The ring area right into Cordero, knocked him into the crowd.
Now we're getting some crowd reaction. Get on your fucking feet, butterfly shirt. Show some respect. I would have told him that if I was there.
On his head, and God knows what he might have done to himself. That's a dangerous move. But then again, from Cactus Jack, hey.
Remember the Pride Openweight tournament where it was Crow Cop like basically brain damaged Vanderlei Silva? Oh my God.
Very unpredictable, and anything and everything is possible.
Forget about screws loose. This guy has bolts loose. Unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
It was a kamikaze pilot move.
And now he throws the elbow to the chest area of Cordero. And tags in finally for the Ace Cowboy Bob Orton. And we've talked about it over the weeks and months.
Which wrestler did he fight? Was it Alberto Del Rio or a different guy that he fought and he hit him with the kick? And a lot of people think it was fixed, but it looked to me like he just got him just right to knock him down, and then I think the guy he didn't want any more at that point.
Jack really is at home outside of the ring, more so even than inside the ring.
If Cactus Jack loses, your wife washes the dishes. I think you washing the dishes, homie. Maurice Smith was good, but he just had such a. He was a better athlete, but like he just had no aura to me. He was just like a kind of a dud on the mic.
You learn from this, and these young guys who, although the match is by any means is not over, they're staying in there and they're going back and forth. And Randy right now is doing a pretty good number on Bob Orton.
I had every Pride event on DVD, including like the ones that didn't get released over here on physical media, and they all got stolen. I used to watch them like a TV show. I'd watch them like once a year. I think they really hold up. So much like pageantry and storylines and funny promos. Boss Rutan and Steven Quadros on commentary. Yeah, he wore the mask into the MMA fight. What an idiot.
Holland and Chris Manfred continue doing a great job. Keep it up. Kick, punch.
Cross body block there, putting it away, possibly? No, not in time.
No, not
Good job, though. Couldn't get it.
Very, very good job, but it wasn't enough to get a guy like Cactus Brick down to 3 from that.
Tried to hip toss him, can't do it, Brandy.
I always thought Frank would have made a really great heel. Like he would have been what The Miz is, but way better in my opinion. Because he's a legit tough guy.
Not only misses him, but he's right on the top rope on his neck. That's wow. This could be it. Wow. To his credit, he kicked out of it.
Where he would tell you to punch people in the face with keys through your fingers.
Yeah, but he came down on his neck on the top rope. After he did that, the high dive in the air, I mean, he came crashing on it.
Great open hand slaps. I haven't seen that.
It really was, but Horton, of course, taking full advantage now, knowing that.
I do love a good open hand slap.
Trying to put him away, but can't do it. Working around the neck with the elbows. Now has a chin lock. And you can see him really yanking back, getting that leverage, getting that weight into that move.
I think Frank would be really good at being one of those villains where the crowd boos him after they say something, and like you can tell that they're like, wait a minute, I'm the good guy. Like, why are you booing the good guy? Like, I think he could pull that off like really well.
Elbows to the midsection by Brandy, and they're close by, so Hort says, why not?
Oh, Sakuraba, yeah. What a legend.
Cactus can get a quick shot in there.
Brandy and Cornero have learned anything, Bruno. It's the quick tag.
It was kind of sad though watching him like get Vanderlei. I think was the first was the kind of kick started his falling off.
If he gets the chance.
Unusual takedown by Cactus Jack, but of course unusual is usual with this guy.
Yeah, but he came out really with a
strike force.
And he caught Brent. What's he going for? A power driver here? Let's see.
Try that consequences move he has.
He went for a power driver, but he got caught in a backdrop.
So he's out of there. Here comes Orton again, and Brandy just cannot get out.
No, he can't make a tag. He can't tag Big Mike. They're keeping him away from there, and they're staying on him. They don't want him to tag because they know they have him weakened.
Come on, ref. This ref is so old.
Perhaps get him in a situation for a pin.
Cactus Jack looks like he's gnawing away there at Brandy.
Oh my God. You'd never expect to see Tom Brandy get ate up like this.
And again they tag in. I think we're seeing the development of Orton and Cactus Jack as a
Tim Sylvia. I liked Tim Sylvia as a character. I hated him as the champ. He was such an embarrassing person, I feel like, but he was a good fighter. But I absolutely loved seeing him talk all the shit on Fedor, because everybody would kind of shit on Tim Sylvia's era that he was in for heavyweights in the UFC. And he was like so convinced he was just gonna, for years he said he would just completely school Fedor, and Fedor just absolutely just like, it was just a squash basically.
Well, look, you know, they're both extremely tough individuals. They've told us as their manager, I'm sure they spent a lot of time together going over a lot of things. And you know they're
but he had some good fights. He had Fedor and or not Fedor, but Andrei Arlovsky. Who else did Sylvia defend against? Mir? Didn't Mir the one that broke his arm?
Some good shots. Don't let up now. Keep him coming. Keep him coming. He's such a big guy.
Yeah, I feel like I don't really think he was like a draw, but I always knew that it was going to be like a decent fight. But like I would much rather have seen like Arlovsky. I think he was like of those two, I would much rather see Arlovsky.
This guy's a giant. Look how big he is. That is big guy. Come on, big man.
Uh-oh. He's going to hit an inverted shooting star press. The Orton bomb.
And that's what did the damage. He knocked him out.
Oh, there's another guy. Pat Miletich.
Well, that makes Stolas happy.
You're talking about Chemo, and then Joe-san brought it down after him. Joe-san's the guy that got punched in the nuts over and over again by Keith Hackney.
Look at him smile. Look at that smile. Hey, we did it again. Always couldn't be happier.
Also means we're going to hear another punch and malarkey from him next week, or at least in the coming weeks.
Well, they certainly did look impressive as a team. They did quite well together, and Polis, no doubt, has reason to be proud.
Craig and Bruno, what a wild and crazy move. Cactus Jack.
Joe-san gassed himself carrying this cross to the ring and then got punched in the nuts repeatedly. He did deserve it. He was also in the Austin Powers movies.
Friday, May the 10th, for an all-star card in the continuation of our elimination tournament leading to the big...
Man, Keith Hackney, dude, just bearing down on his balls, man. Just crushing the shit out of him. Tony Atlas probably like hard as a rock watching at home.
Of the Sports Channel television champion. And on Saturday, May the 11th,
I think that is his name, is Joe Kim, but he, for some reason, he was called Joe-san. Probably the same guy, just different, using a different name at the time.
At 516-587-4UWF.
He also beat Emmanuel Yarborough, that gigantic, like, I don't know, 500 pounds at least.
Captain Lou unveils the UWF Television Championship belt next.
He looked like he was like 7 feet tall, 800 pounds. That was a huge dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to show you a most prestigious belt. This is the Universal Wrestling Federation TV Championship belt.
What do we think of the belt?
Channel, that is, TV Championship belt.
It's not bad.
The winner in an elimination tournament on June 9th, and someone will proudly wear this TV Championship belt. Bruno.
Oh, wow, you met him? That's cool.
Belts, Bruno, and I know you certainly know belts well, unlike
Hackney was out by then. Like, he never... Did he ever fight Hoist Gracie when they were, like, both fresh?
Well, there's no doubt that as the tournament begins, they have an awful lot of superstars who will be competing for it. And of course, by June the 9th, I believe it is, that the Sports Channel American Television Champion will be declared. And I think
Harry!
whoever wins this belt, it's going to be interesting because, like I said, there are an enormous amount of talent here. But whoever wins it, a lot of things go with that belt. For one thing, a busy schedule, a lot more demands, a lot of prestige as well. And believe me, everybody's going to be shooting for this thing, and it's going to be an interesting tournament that's going to be taking place starting very shortly.
Well, I've got to say, Bruno, I have to agree with your opinion. It's a
But were they both fresh, though? Like, or was it part of the, like, a second round or whatever match?
Don't forget June 9th in the elimination tournament, and this is a beautiful belt. It is a Sports Channel Universal Wrestling Federation Television Championship. That is June 9th. Thank you.
The Beach Brawl.
Is that a newer guy, Dave? I don't really know a lot about the current people.
UWF's first time ever live pay-per-view. To crown the Sports Channel Television Champion. Call your local cable system now. Tell them you want to see UWF Beach Brawl June the 9th.
You know what? I'm just picking up the phone because I'm going to tell you to call your mother.
Look how different his eyes are. I can't get over this. I thought maybe I was hallucinating at first,
Call your
but
daddy. Call your brothers and sisters. Tell them to get to the Penta Hotel.
looks like that eye looks twice as large to me.
Cage match. Paul Orndorff, Dr. Death. You know what it means.
Prime Keith Hackney.
One man leaves. No rules. Anything goes. And you people all over the world, from Tokyo Bay, from Germany, from Russia, you know, when a man gets in a cage, a steel cage, and he's put in a little corner, and he has nowhere else to go but straight ahead. Paul Orndorff. It doesn't matter how long you've been in the gym, how long you've been running on the road, because now you can't run from me. The cage is set. You want to try to climb over? Good thing. I'll take you over the cage, through the crowd, through the parking lot, wherever. In the phone booth. It doesn't matter.
Orndorff, I'm taking you out of the business.
Back here at the Hotel
You think he's having a stroke? Look at all these real professional. Oh, these are fan signs. My bad. Oh no, that's it. You know what? This makes me just want to forget. This makes me want to throw the whole of the stream into the trash.
UWF debut time. Seems like we see that every week. A good customer here, Bruno Sammartino, man you know very well. Special Delivery Jones.
That's why he thrived in Japan, I think, where it's just about vibe and, you know, the wrestling.
Obviously, we cannot say that about Captain Van, who jumped the gun there.
Come on, Captain Van. Beat this jobber's ass.
Mr. Haiti in his corner. I'm not sure who is watching that.
Get this guy out of here.
Mr. Haiti is up here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Captain Bad made the attack on SD Jones, but again, he might regret that because SD Jones...
I hate SD Jones. He's like one of my least favorite wrestlers.
And he's always got something to come back with, and especially right now, Captain Bad made the initial attack, but right now
he ain't gonna play. Listen, he ain't gonna put over fucking Captain Dan or whoever this guy is. We're gonna have to sit through a win after he sandbagged Bundy. Captain Dan might be the best wrestler in the company, to be honest. As far as how he's performing here. Looked like a 3 count to me, but okay.
Keeps himself in good shape. He's big, he's strong, and he's faced the best. He really has. So,
well, okay, here he's going to be a name, but in the big time, he was a jobber, yes. He was supposed to have the fastest loss in history, but he sandbagged King Kong Bundy. Let's put it this way: Honky Tonk Man, when Vince told him that they were going to take the belt off of him and put it on Macho Man, right? He told Honky Tonk Man that they were going to rebuild him, and Honky Tonk Man said that was when he decided he was not going to drop the title to Macho Man because he was not going to go back to working SD Jones and Pedro Morales.
He can take advantage and turn into a victory.
I would think nothing really could surprise SD Jones. Tried to hook the leg and yes,
boy, Tony.
He got him. SD Jones making very quick work of Captain Bad here in his UWF debut.
Yo, man, you
heard SD was over. SD Jones sucks. He just like, I mean, Pedro was over, but he's garbage. He's a terrible wrestler. Hey, it's like people criticize Abdullah the Butcher. Abdullah the Butcher looks like an elite level athlete compared to Pedro Morales and SD Jones. They literally do nothing. It's just slowly walking around and throwing terrible looking punches.
Now, let me tell you something. We've been coming all over town, and we are going to get down.
I'd shut the mic off on this guy.
Now we are going to settle. We're going to go on more cables. We're going to settle all over the country.
We're going on more cables.
Because I'm going to boogie down now, baby. Look out for us. We're coming to town. SD Special Delivery Jones, the new SD Special Delivery Jones is with UWF.
He sucks. Can you imagine Herb Abrams is like, yeah, listen, get me SD Jones. I just assume I never see SD Jones again. He is to me what Kenny Omega is to Jim Cornette.
Their question answered by their favorite UWF personality. On behalf of the Klein family, Carol Klein of Steel...
Well, only because of the racist gimmick. Listen to this music.
Specifically about the lifestyle, future, and eating habits of these grapplers.
Well, to the Klein family, this is Captain Lou Albano, and I want to tell you how all the...
Look, this guy got his shirt all the way open to address the Klein family.
Please keep themselves in great shape, and then I want to tell you about some of the attitudes of
I'd use him to sweep up the floor after the show.
Because they are truly the world's finest athletes. They get together, they work out,
Why would I need SD Jones if I've got Savvy Guy? He's like he's superior to SD in every way.
Definitely dedicated to their sport, and I believe they are the best, especially athletes like Bruno Sammartino and so forth.
Oh, get real.
When it comes down to dieting, you can look at the captain's body, and one look is enough to tell you that I know all about dieting. First of all, I would say a low-carbohydrate diet. You know what I'm talking about? In other words, watch out for your fatty foods. Watch out for your, well, you can see me with a
watch out for fatty foods, Albino.
Low-carbohydrate diet, a seafood diet, everything I see, I eat. In other words, you can eat anything you want, providing you don't swallow.
I do, but he still sucks. Like, you can put Andre with whoever, but I mean, if they suck, they suck.
13 glasses of lemon juice with hot water. Then you turn around and eat 2 pounds of boiled ham.
SD Jones over Dutch Mantel. Be serious.
You take a bottle of Bosch. You know what Bosch is, right? Beach juice, right? Drink that down. No beer, nothing else like that. Occasionally, you can have a little bit of vodka or scotch as a vascular.
What is he saying?
Very instrumental in giving me the body that I have today. And if you want to look like me, that's what you have to do. I'm Captain Lou, baby, and I love the Klein family. Oh, I feel good. Free. I love the Klein family. Oh, I feel good.
Oh, man, wow. Hang on a second.
Cap is on its way to Carroll. The family can take turns wearing them. If you want to be a part of Ask the Wrestlers, send a post.
Oh, shoot, okay.
And question 2, Ask the Wrestlers. 702 watching
Captain Lou, Klein family.
And thanks to everyone. Cap is on its way to Carroll. The family can take turns wearing them. If you want to be a part of Ask the Wrestlers, send a postcard with your name and address and
hold on a second. This is giving me problems for some reason. Okay, there we go. Well, sorry about that. I want to clip that interview.
Cap is on its way to Carroll. The family can take turns wearing them. If you want to be a part of Ask the Wrestlers, send a postcard with your name and address and question.
I love the Klein family. Woo! Of course I would shit on SD Jones. Fucking snake in the grass, that's me. I'm just saying he sucks. He can barely move. He was barely mobile in the 80s, let alone now. His strikes look like garbage. He's got no juice. He's also an asshole who doesn't like to put people over, even though he's clearly a jobber. And he sandbagged Bundy out of his big moment. Like, SD Jones just sucks. At a core level, like at a base molecular level, he sucks.
Hey, you little Mr. Wonderfuls out there. You think Mr.
I don't. I'm not a fan of Ron. Where'd we see Ron at?
Like cheeseburgers, French fries, and quiche. Get real.
Be serious, Paul.
Like me needs real nutrition. So I drink Joe Weider's Dynamic Muscle Builder. It's got high quality protein, amino acids, vitamins, minerals, and other important stuff I need to beat my opponent in the ring. And it tastes great.
To meet, I mean beat my opponent in the ring.
And it's just like a thick, rich milkshake. Joe Weider's Dynamic Muscle Builder. Tough nutrition for us tough athletes. And here's the number.
Okay, Paul, to order, call 1-800.
The Klein family? Why did he talk him into drinking a bunch of alcohol?
Also available by sending a check or money order to Weider Health and Fitness.
Where did Ron Sexton wrestle at, though? Old school Memphis?
Or go to your nearest GNC store and ask for Dynamic Muscle Builder.
We've watched so much wrestling. It's ridiculous.
The UWF Power Line is waiting for your call. 1-900-420-4UWF.
Jim Cornette's been talking a lot recently about passage of time and dying, and it's kind of worrisome. Like, he's covering a lot of classic wrestling stuff right now, and it almost feels like they're trying to get through all the files and everything like that. And then he said something yesterday that was like, Brian Last said that in 15 years when Braun Breaker is in AEW, and Cornette stopped him. He's like, no, hold on a second. He goes, he was like, I'm probably not going to be alive in 15 years, but I'll put the money in an escrow account. But he wanted to make a bet that Braun Breaker would never work in AEW. But he keeps talking about like dying and shit. Fusion Studios just plummeted. I mean, listen, it's no surprise to anybody. I I can't stand SD Jones. Oh, I forgot. We don't watch the arena shows over here. Over on Twitch, we used to watch old Madison Square Garden and Philadelphia Spectrum cards. Yeah, I can't stand SD Jones. Plus, his wrestling figure came with a molded-on shirt, didn't it?
And here he comes, Dr. Death, Steve Williams, in a match that, boy, have we eagerly been anticipating. And, you know, as much as we've been looking forward to it, Bruno, you know that these two, Dr. Death and his opponent, Mr. Wonderful.
Pretty soon, Jim Cornette will be dead, and then after that, it'll be our turn. SD Jones was better than most wrestlers. False.
And these two have been waiting for it because they hate each other. They've had some severe battles, and they want to bring this thing to a conclusion. Here comes Paul Orndorff, and you can bet that when Orndorff is walking,
absolutely not.
Watch when he steps in that cage. I'll bet you he's going to.
Yeah, he's not nearly as good as Coco Beware.
That in a cage, you better get that head start and start getting to your man, because otherwise there's nobody to break up, because anything and everything goes, and it's an extremely dangerous match.
And you have to be made of something special to make that walk. To make that move into the ring and to hear that cage door.
I was going to ask Bethadone to record a Criminal Drip episode today, but I'm probably got to make other plans. JYD, in some territories for sure, man.
I know all the cage matches that I was involved with. Of course, your body can be torn, because if you keep thrown against that wire that you see there, that'll just touch the ribbons. Surprising here is they're both being cautious in starting the match. They finally locked up and are going. I thought that when Orndorff was going to come in, I thought that either Williams was going to attack him as he came in.
George Goulas was better than SD, yes.
Instead, they measured each other well, and now
the only wrestler worse than SD Jones is Pedro Morales. That's it. Maybe Chief J Strongbow. But at least he had a fun gimmick.
Just about every time Bruno is wound up to be something you almost want to turn your head away from the set and not look at, it has been nasty.
I love Mid-South. I wish I was rich and I would just buy the rights and we could watch all the Mid-South on here.
But you can bet that as this thing goes, whoa, surprise!
Trying to get out of there. He's going to end this one early, perhaps. Oh, he's pulled down by Dr. Death. Unusually here,
the only wrestler better than SD Jones, well,
it is our very
I'm going by 80s Morales. Oh yeah, for sure. But I've seen some very limited though. But I just don't care for him. He's really boring. He looks like he should be playing like a mandolin or something, not wrestling. He's so slow. I love hearing Honky Tonk Man shit on Pedro Morales.
Yeah, so that was a little surprising to me. Right now, also, they're kicking, they're punching, and there's the first shot, and it didn't work. I was going to say they hadn't really utilized the cage yet. But now,
who did he beat for the belt? Ivan? Uncle Ivan? Dutch sucks. Dutch is much better. Hey everybody, welcome to the Pedro Morales podcast. I answer all of your questions. I had a 40-year career. I never throw a punch that looked like it connect. I teach young students how to move like a glacier.
Yeah, there goes Dr. Death, just as we're talking about this, and Orndorff, does he have enough?
Oh, he's got that leg. There's no way that Dr. Death's going to get out.
You guys always try to swarm me about Dutch, and I'm not buying into it. You heard he pawned the tie. Yeah, totally. He probably would. Remember when Jericho left the AEW belt in his rental car?
Dr. Death's head, he can walk right out of that cage. But Orndorff himself looks like he's very shaken, isn't he?
Paula. The loudest people in the building are the heel fans. How's it going, Vinny? Vinny, how'd your birthday go, buddy? Did you have a good birthday?
And I must tell you something. I was involved in a lot of cage matches in my career. Is that a sleeper here coming up?
Trying to get that
Vinny Slugga, while you're here, real quick, smash or pass Dr. Death Steve Williams. This guy right here with the singlet on. Smash or pass?
Yes, he does. Hey, if he can succeed and put him to sleep for it, see what Williams did. Very smart. He ran with him right against that cage.
Williams also took the front of that, Bruno. His head hit the lower part of the cage.
Craig and Bruno, we must take a break now, but we'll be right back.
And you can just see, Bruno, we are early on in this match, but you can just see the effects of...
Pedro Morales was a degenerate gambler. Pass on Dr. Death? Okay.
You would want to get in the ring here and get into this kind of matchup. And you can hear the grunts.
Did I see, I can't see too good here. Did I see Orndorff's head, maybe from when he was sent with that blow against the cage? He may have a...
Yes, he has. You're right, Bruno. Which is nothing new for these matchups.
No, you will never see a cage match that you don't see the opponents bleeding. You can't help it, not when you get thrown against that cage.
Where's John at? Is your dad with you right now? You guys are so coping. Can you imagine saying defending first of all, just defending SD Jones, but then putting down a real American like Dutch Mantel?
Some of these other leagues, they have a cage that's like 5 feet away from the rings.
Is Vinny bi? No, he's homosexual.
Ladders, I don't know how to describe. It's got those crossbars that you can step in and walk through, which
is like a jail almost.
Yeah, like a jail.
Although his girlfriend is a female with Down syndrome, so I don't understand how it all works.
You're right by that ring here, and so that you can utilize against an opponent.
I like how Vinny's like, no, I'm not bi. Why?
Always somebody's going to get hurt here. Whoa! What's this?
He did. The E2's channel is completely down. He deleted everything. I have kind of a vibe with his old trolls. I've been joining them. We've been doing like these kind of like, pirate raids on different people's channels, just going in and like having like 15 people just start talking to him at the same time. And they found a couple interesting people, but I think they do miss E2. So I think I have a little bit of an E2 archive that I'm gonna release, but I'm trying to decide if I want to do commentary on them first or like watch alongs.
He rocked him with a right hand, and boy, talk about danger, fighting off the top ropes there with the two of them. And the
Touches from the Netherlands.
Ahead of Paul Orndorff.
Yeah, but wait a minute now. Williams just kicked Orndorff down. He was all the way up on top of the cage. I'm wondering why he didn't try to just step out and get out.
Dutch stabbed him.
He's got Orndorff in serious enough trouble. He decided to come
Pedro Morales probably stabbed him for trying to take his title of world's most boring wrestler. Come on, D. Oh, man.
Well, he hit that cage hard. I mean, he hit that so hard with his head. I would be surprised if that didn't cut his head some.
He may have cut his head there. My son, David.
Well, let's see. I don't see anything. Maybe he was lucky. Maybe he didn't get anything.
Oh, my God. He did have nice ring jackets. Maybe that's what his figure has, right? The LJN, it has the ring jacket.
Look at Williams. You're right again, Bruno. Look at Williams. But I'll tell you what, he must have a bigger gash than Orndorff because...
Wow. Wow.
He must have a bigger gash than Orndorff. Look at Williams. But I'll tell you what, he must have a bigger gash than Orndorff because
he must have a bigger gash.
Look at that. Very clear now. You can see the blood.
It looks like he has put on a red mask.
Man, Dr. Death is just... Well, they keep showing the same instance, I guess, so he's not really blading every week. He had two LGNs, one with ring jacket, one without.
Both gushing into their eyes, and that could be a factor here.
Well, I think
the door here. The door is open. He's going to try and get out the gate, and he can't get all the way out.
Paul Orndorff is having PTSD about when he beat Hulk Hogan in that cage match, but they gave it to Hulk.
They both have come so close about 3-4 different times of getting out of that cage, and just the nick of time that the other one was able to stop it.
Referee closes the door. Referee works outside of the cage.
What do you mean Dutch never held a belt?
Well, this has been everything we expected once again here in a courageous battle by both of these
Well,
guys.
we learned that Billy Jack Haynes was in contention for the. He said he was the next pick for the NWA title.
That is it. Both of these guys were bleeding.
He said he was involved in a murder. Do you remember that? The murder of Michael Shank or something like that. It's like out of nowhere.
Of course he hit it with. The thing is, it's not just what happens here right now. Who's going to win
The Southern Heavyweight title, yeah. And he held the unified AWA World Class belt. So basically, he was the champ in AWA, World Class, and Memphis at least. I don't know where else he had any belts. SD Jones, no belts. And he will never be in the Wrestling Observer Hall of Fame. What would Dave rate this match? Back then, it'd be a dud. Are you kidding me? Now it would be like long-term storytelling from Tony Khan. Normally Meltzer would give this just 5 stars, but the fact that it's taking place at the Hotel Pennsylvania, formerly known as the Penta Hotel, that atmosphere bumps it up a star. So it's actually this was considered to be a 6-star match by modern standards.
He saw that he was almost out. He plunged at him and grabbed that leg and stopped him. But they're tired. You can see even Orndorff has got the upper hand now.
Outlaw
He's
belts.
Slow. He's breathing heavy. A match like this will really take its toll on you.
What a heel promo from F. Wood, burying World Class and the legacy of Vern Gagne.
And falling backward. And it looks like the cage is almost starting to give at this point from the punishment it has taken.
And listen to those fans. Are they excited or what? They're seeing a real brawl in there, a real battle.
Both of them battling.
When you're as over as SD, that's true.
And this may be who has the most left is going to win this match.
If he would have played his cards right, SD Jones, and he would have dropped the attitude and the goofy, whatever his gimmick was supposed to be, he could have been the next George Wells. But fate didn't have it that way.
Can he make it over there? I mean, the only conclusion could be going out to the gate. Williams is going to give it a shot.
Yeah, but he's not going to make it. Here comes
Big scary heel. He probably was. He's probably a scary guy in general. He's completely nuts.
Orndorff pulling on the boot.
Right on that top rope. That's it. That's it. He's done. He's done.
He's done.
There's no way Williams is going to get up. He's done. Orndorff is the winner.
Not even Dutch Mantel himself could get up from this.
Somebody just came over there to close the gate.
What happened?
I saw somebody run by.
Oh.
The gate. Who is it? It's Gordy.
Gordy. Oh, that's a shame.
And Cactus Jack. Gordy's coming in.
Hey, wait a minute, though. They got to give Orndorff the winner. He was out. He was out there.
Why doesn't Bruno get in the fucking ring? Go help him, Bruno. Where's your son at? Where's David?
Well, what happened to the referee outside the cage? I haven't seen him.
There's not much you can do, really, because Cactus Jack is taking care of everybody who's trying to get into the cage area. This is really bizarre.
This is really bizarre.
They're normally trying to get out, and the big concern now is who can get in to try and save Mr. Wonderful.
Now there's Morocco. He's on Cactus Jack. They're outside battling.
What a mess.
The rock into this thing. 40 over there. 40 hammering away at Morocco as he tries to...
Yeah, he'd have to lose the gimmick.
What happened here, I think, when the Gordy came in...
Or, like, really embrace it, you know?
Because the referee's no place to be seen, and because otherwise the referee would have done something about it.
Yeah, where's David at? I don't... He's back up packaging up copies of his dad's book to mail out. Oh, Chris Michaels, the Army guy.
Morocco gets ridden by Gordy and Williams, and look at now he's hurting. Oh my, look at
Orndorff still just cannot get up.
Yep, Miracle Violence connection.
Gordy and Williams.
Like, I'm excited for the potential matches ahead, but I'm trying to temper my expectations, you know. Some SD Cocoa Butts.
Still bent over.
The referee, I just seen the referee, looks like he's stunned. down. He must have just got up because he got hit and he's holding his head. So I bet you when they came in from the back, they must have really, really nailed that referee. Down he went, and he has no clue as to what's taking place. Now the question is, what is the referee going to do here? Whose word's he going to take for what?
Wow, that's how do you do that, ATF?
And there is, of course, no instant replay here in the UWF. And this may be a reason to have it.
Indeed. Now we're going to have to just wait and see here because I'm confused. Who is the winner here?
Well, in the match that we thought would end all, we are now left wondering, Bruno, because it appears it's going to have to be a double disqualification with the referee getting knocked out. Question marks continue with
how do you get a double DQ in a cage match? Paula.
in the Universal Wrestling Federation. Find out where the UWF is going
God, so many ads on this show. Oh, we're at the end. I'm not going to sit through this ad for the end. Uh-oh, Bam Bam Bigelow? Oh, we got some promos to start here. Okay, I don't want to rewatch the cage shit. That was awful. George Napolitano.
Well enough, it left Morocco bitter and very angry.
Don't get involved. Don't get involved. Where would we all be if we didn't go? What would happen if President Bush didn't get involved? What happened if you don't get involved? If I see something wrong coming down, I am
fantastic.
Going to get involved. If I see a friend of mine all by himself getting 3-1, I am going to get involved. I don't
what if President Bush hadn't gotten involved?
I don't care if I get my butt kicked. I like to get involved. Terry Gordy, you got me involved. Terry Gordy, you got my attention. Terry Gordy, you got me in the middle of the ring, brother. I know, Big Bird, you are the original.
Big Bird.
Free Bird. You're as big and as bad and fly as high and as fast as you like.
You don't stick your nose in Terry Gordy's business. I don't care. You know, I was trying to go out and shake my friend's hand.
Yep.
You know, congratulate him for winning a big match against Paul Orndorff. And this Morocco, he's got to come from the island over to stick his nose in my business.
Long-term storytelling.
You don't stick your nose in Terry Gordy's business. I don't care if it's right here in America. I don't care if it's in Japan. I don't care where it's at, Don Morocco. Your best bet is stay over in the island. Bury yourself in the sand, boy. Don't come.
Bury yourself in the sand, boy. Better not bury yourself in the sand tonight, boy. Oh my God. Didn't he throw up all over like Japanese diplomats?
Hello once again, everybody. I'm Craig DeGeorge with wrestling's living legend Bruno Sammartino. Welcome to the Fury Hour here on Sports Channel America. We'll have another match in the Elimination Tournament. Several other matches, of course, including Bam Bam Bigelow, who has been very impressive. He might even be
Bam Bam
these days to win the big TV championship. Bruno, what do you think about that?
Indeed, he's got as good a chance as anybody. We have a lot of great guys.
What's the time here? Is this after his first run in WWF?
Bam Bigelow, I really have to say, he has as good a chance as anybody to be the next champion.
I'm going to throw two other names that have good chances also at you. Terry Gordy and Don the Morocco.
I got to get a drink. I'll be right back.
Match, and both will be going out here today.
Now, here's two veterans, but yet they're two of the best, really. Gordy is known all over the world, as is Morocco. And when these two clash, especially with what's at stake, with what can lead up to, you can bet that whatever they've had in the past, there'll be that much more effort into this match because each one will rise victorious on this one.
One last question, Bruno. So much excitement over this belt. belt, there has been a rumor that you're going to don the tights again because you want to get the belt.
Well, I'm afraid not. But I'll tell you what, whoever gets this belt, he's got the world in his feet, because this certainly means an awful lot.
It comes from a man who knows. Let's get to the rest of tonight's card.
Craig and Bruno, the Fury Hour explodes off the mat tonight, beginning with the unpredictable Cactus Jack.
So we're seeing him in mid to starting to get into the late 80s Memphis, and then he goes to WWF, and then he goes to UWF.
One of the UWF's most hated tag teams, and we're still trying
Captain
to
Lou's corner.
Who's who with these guys.
I'll turn the wrestling off and we'll just watch camel toe shorts for the rest of the time.
From the island of Samoa,
Oh boy, Office coming back after last week's barn burner. Oh really? Just for a little bit?
He meets up with one of the UWF's most powerful grapplers, the 300-plus pounder Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh yeah, he's got his fire here.
And in the feature match, a terrible man with a terrible plan.
A terrible man.
Terry Bam Bam Gordy.
Bob Momo Banana. Remember that Japanese tag team? I'll never forget that, I don't think.
He has a grudge encounter
Bob
with
Momo Banana.
With an unfriendly wallop, the Rock from Hawaii, Don Morocco.
Don Morocco against Terry Gordy. I'm gonna hope for the best.
And we'll take another journey into the bizarre world of Captain Lou's Corner.
Hello, wrestling fans. This is Captain Lou Albano. Yes, it's Captain Lou. That's right. Just a minute. Captain Lou.
He's speaking with Officer Vargas.
Lou Albano Wrestling Celebrity Hotline. The number is 1-900-LOU for you.
I am so glad that we archived the E2 Comedy Time stream during our one live we had about him. That's one of my, I think it's one of the most ridiculous streams I've ever seen. Oh, and we did the Officer Vargas call too, right? We've got that in there.
Of professional wrestling, all about the world of wrestling, who's who, what's what, where they are,
Artifacts preserved.
when it's going to be, what match, which match, my match, your match, you're going to hear that. But also, I'm going to give you an input to some of the greatest characters in the world of entertainment. Some of my friends, some of your favorites. Call Captain Lou at 1-900-LOU for you. And remember, it's $2 every time you call. So kids, tell your parents. But I'm Captain Lou, baby, and it's the new Captain Lou Albano Wrestling Celebrity Hotline. Remember the number, 1-900-LOU for you.
Yep.
All your wrestling, all your knowledge, all your characters, all your people, all the best. Captain Lou, baby, I'm talking to you. Yes, it's Captain Lou.
This is Captain Lou, and for $4.99 a minute, I'll talk to you.
It's coming June 9th. UWF's first ever live pay-per-view event to crown the Sports Channel television champion. Call your local cable system now. Tell them you want to see.
This is a terrible commercial. Oh my God. Talking to Pedro. Oh man, don't even get me started, man. I'll time travel and fight Pedro Morales. Yeah, Officer. Oh man, I just what content it was. It burnt so quickly, but it burnt so bright at the same time. And big shout out to Internet Chronicles for finding him. And then like I was able to follow the E2 story from the from when he first got the attention to when it blew up. I mean, what a ride.
Jack will be making his way in. How do you size it up?
Well, how do you size it up? I think that Chris Michaels.
I think I watched every single stream he did in that time, even after he banned me.
Cactus Jack is not only unpredictable, but he's big, he's mean, and he's vicious. And frankly, I think he's at a tremendous disadvantage, Michaels is. He's a tough competitor. He'll give you his all. But yeah, I think he's biting a little more.
What an absolute nut E2 was, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got the video. I've got the raw stream of whenever he woke up early to make. I think he was doing the Mountain Dew eggs, and then he woke or it might have been the next day after the Mountain Dew eggs. He was making breakfast for his mom, and then she woke up and got really pissed off because him cooking breakfast for her had woken her up, and she was really mad about it.
Outside the ring with Cactus Jack.
The unpredictable one, Cactus Jack. A nut, I admit it. His manager calls him nuts. Crazy, insane. This is the type of people I want in my stable. You people have seen Cactus Jack wrestle, and you have to admit it, that he is one of the top men in the UWF. When you people watch Sports Channel America, you know when you see Cactus Jack, and naturally, the Golden Greek in his corner, you people are seeing the best. How many times have you seen Cactus Jack pin a man in the ring, and then all of a sudden something happens? He'll pin him outside the ring, then he'll pin him in front of the fifth balcony upstairs.
Sure.
This man is unpredictable. This is the type of man.
Like how it's recommending Heroes of Wrestling to me.
And look at the fans bowing down to whom? John Tolis?
John Tolis.
Or referee Dick Kroll? I'm not quite sure.
Uh-oh, Nick Kroll's back in here.
Chris Michaels, the corporal, who says that just like the colors of the flag he was holding, he does not run. We'll see what happens here, though. He's pretty agile, quick, and he got out of that move.
Yeah, one thing, he lacks in size and so forth, but one thing about
He
it,
makes up for it in spirit.
Great shape, this youngster, and he can move. And another thing we noticed about him in the past is that for not too big of a guy, he does absorb good punishment and has a urge about him to come back.
I'm gonna go get some popcorn.
Number of times. There's no question he's a tough competitor, but again, you know, when you're meeting the likes of Cactus Jack, you know, it's going to take quite a bit because this is a guy who's immune to pain. He certainly can inflict an awful lot on an opponent, and it just, I doubt, I question if Michaels will be able to absorb all that Cactus Jack can dish out.
You know, we've been talking over the last few weeks about the big elimination tournament that will culminate on June the 9th in a pay-per-view event at the Manatee Convention Civic Center in Palmetto.
I want to watch that. I want to watch Grunt on here sometime.
And tickets still available, I understand, but they are going quickly at 813-722-6626. And those tickets are for the live card at the Manatee Convention Civic Center. And you can see the action live on pay-per-view throughout the country.
This is cheddar pretzel ale popcorn. Cheddar pretzel ale.
Local cable system. And again, the number 813-722-6626. And Cactus Jack has moved on, winning his preliminary match against Sonny Beast, and he has advanced to the second round, which has 8.
Oh, damn. Remember, I'm going to watch that again, but remember when Freddie Prinze was talking about his dream company? And one of his foundational promises was that it would be 50-50 between men and women's wrestling. I was just like, okay, well, skip that then. Damn, brother.
The first round matches, however, are over. So we went from 16 to 8. And that'll eventually wind its way down to 2. And those two will meet on June 9th for the UWF Television Sports Channel Championship. Chris Michaels, meanwhile, the corporal top rope coming off. And he kind of telegraphed it, took the left hand to the neck.
Took a little too much time when Cactus over on the other side of the ring and he flipped over that top rope. He ran across.
I like to talk to the manager. He's this bald guy, kind of older. I like to talk to him like I'm a VIP customer, and I'll like give him tips on the popcorn area.
The apron went up on the buckles, but he just took too long. The Cactus Jack waited for him. Now he throws him out like an old rag.
He really did, and here he comes. This is where he lives, outside the ring, going after the corporal. Here at the Pennsylvania, look like he's trying to steal something.
I don't really like women's wrestling.
And now he's got him so he can't see. A blinded Chris Michaels.
I like to look at them, but it just doesn't really interest me.
And now Jack hobbles into the ring.
He hit with his back right against his steel see that he's really, really hurting. Oh, and there's Tolas. Look at this. Man, right on the apron. Not once, but twice. 3 times. Come on, as if this poor guy didn't take
Dick Kroll, he don't know what's going on.
Inflict some more pain. See, that just isn't right. I'll tell you.
Who's whooping in the crowd?
Tolas get hit with maybe a $5,000 fine or something like that, and then perhaps he'll think twice, a second time before he'll get himself involved as he does.
I think it would be
Dick Kroll.
For him, probably be a drop in the bucket when I'm saying $5,000. But still in all, maybe that's the only way that you take care of a guy like Tolas to keep his nose out.
You think Dick Kroll ever tried PCP?
Cactus Jack knocks down the corporal, trying to put away Michaels, and no, he kicks out.
Are you kidding me? Come on.
In all honesty, I thought he...
You could watch Cowgirl.
Sure looked like it.
When did he rip him? I couldn't. The only women's wrestler I really care to watch is Mickey Knuckles. And even then, I don't really want to see her wrestle other girls.
Jack will meet B. Brian Blair in the second round of the elimination tournament. Bruno, what's interesting is that B. Brian Blair defeated Cowboy Bob Orton in the first round.
I wish AEW was better because I really like Prince Nana. He's like one of my favorites.
Would have faced Cactus Jack in the second round. Of course, that's the tag team partner, so that did not happen.
Well, now that would have been interesting, right?
I like the idea of Toni Storm, and I like looking at her body, but I don't like the garbage matches. Or like when she, like that weird ballroom dancing thing the other day. From Ghana, West Africa. I remember he used to manage Jimmy Rave, and he would always just say the name of whoever he was managing randomly at the crowd. So like he would turn, like people would be booing him, and he'd turn around and be like, Jimmy Rave, and he'd just like say the name, and it would get so much heat. Nana's great. I like Julius Smokes too. Remember him? Julius Smokes was managing, I think, Homicide and Dan Moff in Ring of Honor, or Math, I can't remember how to pronounce it. And some girl in the front row was like shit talking him a whole bunch, and he went over and just told her, he told her he was gonna come all over her glasses.
Leading to the big pay-per-view crowning of the Sports Channel television champion. Then on Saturday, May the 11th, the UWF goes to the state.
I'm glad you're liking it. It's me.
For another dynamite attraction in the squared circle. For tickets for one or both of these events.
Ghana, West Africa. Prince Nana, head of the embassy. Jimmy Rave. He managed Jimmy Rave for the CM Punk feud, which was really good, I thought. Superplex off the cage in Chicago to end the feud. Chicago Ridge. Oh, look at him. Is he in a jailbird outfit? I just want to point this out. Herb Abrams has a word search puzzle book at his own wrestling event.
Jarring away. Herb got some good seats for this match, didn't he?
I don't know anything about her.
Anyway,
I like that one bitch. Saul Rucka. I don't know anything about her. I just saw her, but I was like, damn.
You know, there's only one good Johnny, and that's Johnny Tolas, the Golden Greek. You know, television is made for beautiful people like Cactus Jack, the Golden Greek, and Bob Orton.
The only wrestlers I like are Bob, Momo, Banana, and the team of Magenta.
You know why I'm here? I'm here because you people seen the way my boy Cactus Jack annihilated his opponent.
Who's the chick? She's kind of thick, and she's got like she wears like an almost like Mankind or Abyss type mask.
Annihilated him, man. We don't want to win anymore. We want to hurt. We want to annihilate. When we get through with our opponents, we want these guys to retire. And
oh boy.
And Cactus Jack are wrestling anybody. These guys, our opponents.
Oh, good. He's jobbing today.
The best thing that they can do is retire. Remember, Cactus Jack. Remember.
Look at who they get. Look at the prestigious partner they gave to SD Jones.
You guys should never be on television. Television is for
how tall is Saul Rucka?
Radio, yes, but not TV.
Speaking of retirement, why did you come out of retirement, Mr. Toller?
Because I beaten everyone and there was no one else around. And I got all the money I need.
Well, we know that, but so the question is then, is that why you keep interfering all the time? Because you've got nothing else to do. You have so much confidence.
Hang
See
on.
what I mean, Craig? He's got so much confidence in his men that he always finds fit to interfere.
Okay, there we go.
Know
Yeah,
how much
Abaddon.
confidence he really has to have to feel that he has to help out like that. But meanwhile, SD Jones right now has got his head full with the power.
Oh shit, IRL collab?
Because he is making his way out of here, and we will not argue with that.
Body mics.
One of the power twins. And SD hooked up with Johnny B. Good here against.
Oh, you know who I like?
Devastating tag team.
Kendall Gray. Oh my God. Wow.
Arguably here in the UWF.
Fantastic. And I bet she has a tremendous amateur background.
And gives him a terrific slam. Ah, look at this. He goes to the other brother and he says, oh, you gave me a boo-boo on my back.
Is it going to be, is it just for you two guys, or are you going to actually, like, broadcast it?
Come on, Jones. Let's see you give him a slam, too. After all, treat them equally. They're twins.
Here comes Johnny B. Good. Has a little trouble getting into the ring. Now chops away. Look at this. Come up and thrown down. And a leg drop into the neck.
Nikki Cross, she's in that sideshow group. Dude, she looks so good. Yanni, I think. Kendall Gray, like, she got that, like, bitch trad girl vibe.
All of a sudden he took a shot. Yeah.
That would have been a 60-yard field goal.
And it's good, right?
Yeah, I'll say.
Right through the uprights. Johnny B. Good.
They're going to broadcast to the people. Any kind of a preview you could give us on what we can expect from that upcoming event?
Take down by Johnny B. Good. Looks in the leg. Don't forget the big beach brawl coming up June the 9th. Pay-per-view at the Manatee Convention Civic Center in Palmetto.
This chick looks like something out of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. She got like real big thighs. This is like the most misogynistic segment for Fusion Studios, and that's saying something.
Glad you asked. Bruno, 813-722-6626. 813-722-6626.
I saw her on Evolve, I think.
626. Live card as you see the double clothesline by the Power Twins.
Yeah, they got the upper hand on this Johnny here, and right now he's taking a pretty good shellacking because they're both staying on him. They're making quick tags on him, and well, he's trying to fight back. But the best thing that could happen with him is if he
Sounds
can
good.
get out there and get to SD Jones, because a fresh SD Jones, who knows, he might come back and get things, slow down the power twins a little bit.
Meanwhile, Bruno, Johnny B. Good is taking a beating here. By the way, fans from the Northeast, we're back here at the Hotel Pennsylvania Friday night, May the 10th. Make your plans
This
now.
popcorn is really good.
Right here in the heart of Manhattan. Across from Madison Square Garden.
Shit on the mic? Well, you know.
Backdrop, that was impressive. They really got him pretty high, too. Johnny B. Good really went up and came.
What do you mean the wrestling isn't any good? With the Power Twins and SD Jones in the same match?
This match isn't going to last much longer because Power Twins are really, really working on this guy. They keep tagging. Look at that. They keep tagging. Double suplex.
Didn't you once say that Jimmy Jacobs was the greatest, like, uncrowned world champion?
Now he takes the double power elbow. power ending. Yes, sir. Power twins, Bruno, continue to just roar right through the UWF. And no difference here today.
Well, SD Jones, I think, is a little upset.
Chalk up another L for SD Jones.
But he felt that if it only had one more shot, maybe things might have gone the other way.
But you know,
they're tough. We know they're always victorious week in.
Who's counting at this point?
Tough team, as you said, perhaps the toughest team in UWF, and they're winners again.
And again, they have an earful for Herb Abrams, who may not be happy he took a ringside seat.
Look how little Herb is.
Looks like they're calling him.
Yes, he did.
Whoa.
I think it was Dave.
Now they're happy. They got smiling faces on them, and now they're going and saying, we did another job well done here. We're winners again.
Here's Bruno. That SD would like to get a piece of him here.
Oh, he's upset. He feels like he never had a chance to really. What's he saying?
Once they got him, perhaps individually, he'd have better luck.
I'll be right back.
SD is very, very upset because he felt like he never really got going here. You know, he was doing okay in the beginning. When Johnny B. Good came in, they saw to it that he was never able to tag out. And they worked on him until they beat him. And SD Jones never had another chance.
It became a case of Johnny B. finished. Power twins may be entertaining this. Well, this is very strange. You win the match, you're going to go back in?
Don't count on it. Don't count on it. I don't buy it. You watch. What says Johnny B. Good? He's not doing the challenging, is he? I thought he would have felt that maybe he got enough.
Now they have grabbed the microphone here. Anyway, we just heard, he said, David, that's got to be Larry with the microphone.
What do you mean they don't look like twins?
Rubbing it in a little bit.
Geek of the week.
Geek of the week.
Geek in the middle and the ugly fat freak out there. You gotta be kidding. Hey,
vicious words here from the Power twins.
Fat ugly freak, who's he referring to? SD Jones? Come on, SD Jones.
See, look at Herb Abrams. Like he's visibly having fun here.
Coming in now. Mr. Haney coming in. Look at all of a sudden Mr. Braun himself, Herb Abrams, standing up. Mr. Haney steps into the ring.
Uh-oh, Mr. Hades in the ring now.
Now that could be interesting. Will a match be made here? Will they accept this challenge? Because I think it's clearly that they're getting a challenge here, aren't they? From Mr. Hades and
this is Lenny the matchmaker.
Who's this guy?
The UWF matchups right now. You afraid of these old guys?
Hey, got something to say? Let me tell you something. You better make sure their insurance is paid up because they're going straight to the hospital.
Well, we didn't really get an answer there, Bruno. Are they going to take them out? Yes, they are.
Oh, good. It's happening right now.
Coming in to take on SD Jones and Mr. Haney. No, they're not. Now they're leaving him. Well, we'll have to look forward to that one in the weeks to come.
Yeah, because that match was over. If they accept.
Well, we'll have to look forward to that one in the weeks to come.
Oh, I thought he was flipping him off.
If they accept the challenge such as you have, that has to be for the future.
Oh boy. We're gonna have to mute that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain Lou Albano back again this week with my segment of the Captain's Corner. And I've got a very special treat. A man that I've been involved with, a man that came to me some 17 years ago at the Edison Hotel on 47th Street in New York City. Walked up to me and I saw a great big black dude, a man standing 6'3", weighing some 267 pounds.
Oh no, come on, get serious.
587 pounds. I heard this from his cronies.
What a crock of shit.
He said, Captain Lou, I want to get in the wrestling business. He said, Captain Lou, I've wrestled as an amateur.
I'm ending my streaming career.
Can you help me? And I sent him to a good friend of mine's training school, and this man turned out to be the legendary SD Jones, and here he is, my big brother.
What a line of bullshit.
Let me tell you something, baby. I'm in town now. The new SD Jones is in town. The new special delivery Jones is in town. And guess what I'm going to do? I got Captain Lou. You know, no way I can lose with the stuff this man uses.
Yeah, listen, he's changed at age 63, I'm sure.
Boston, you know me. New Hampshire, you know me. Philadelphia, they knows me. Everywhere, young ones, old ones,
New Hampshire.
SD Special Delivery Jones is in town, and I'm gonna hang tight because I can get down, I can boogie. You ain't seen nothing now. This is the new SD Special Delivery Jones, and I'm here to stay.
And what the man is trying to say, Mama, is that the man can move and groove, baby. The man can get down and boogie. The man got it all together. The man is so good, so sweet, so fine. This is SD Jones, baby. Woo! The man feel good. I mean, he can do it all, brother. You ain't my main man.
You want to buy me like an authentic SD Jones shirt?
This is the man.
I would wear it.
Who got me started. I'm gonna get down. Come and see it because the special is in town. Hey, the new.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Van Gogh. Name a Dutchman and Tell promo. How about the one where he was down in Jerry Jarrett's basement and he's playing the guitar? He's just broken off from Superstar Bill Dundee and Buddy Landell, and he starts off though not playing the guitar. It's just a real intimate interview down in the basement, and he explains that he never stopped liking Buddy and Bill. They stopped liking him. Great, amazing promo. Then he picks up the guitar and plays the segment out. I mean, come on. SD Jones, you can understand 1 out of every 10 words he says. We're hearing an elderly man say that he's going to suddenly change.
Captain Lou, baby, I'm talking to you.
The UWF returns to New York City for the Rumble in the Big Apple 4 on Friday, May the 10th, for an all-star card in the continuation of our elimination tournament leading to the big pay-per-view.
Formerly the Penta Hotel.
Then, on Saturday, May the 11th, the UWF goes to the State University at Delhi in New York.
Penthouse. Remember when Cornette used to call it Penta Penthouse? And then eventually Outhouse.
UWF. More Fury Hour action is coming up next.
Hello out there, wrestling fans.
My God, he's back again.
Telling you to call me every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Captain Lou Albano rap line. That's right, you get your best interviews of professional wrestling, news and views.
Also, it's only one day, so for 2 hours or for 1 hour a week, it's for UWF.
At 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Captain Lou, baby, your fountain of information, and I'm talking to you. Woo! I feel good. Hello? Captain Lou.
Well, there's one of the wildest beasts
Oh boy.
in the UWF. The wild Samoan Opera.
You might even give Dr. Jack a run for money when it comes to appearances, huh?
I think you might even give him a nod. I don't know. That's a tough one. Wild Samoan Opera with his son Samu in the ring.
Samu
Yeah,
is a
Captain's
pretty
rap line.
agile guy. I don't know how much you've seen of wrestling.
Oh,
Look
wow.
at this guy. Look at that head. Huh?
This is actually pretty interesting matchup.
You just may not know. Not everybody in the world is a wrestling fan. I wonder what they would think when they see this huge man with these crazy tattoos all over his head.
You know, the sick thing, he told me he got those tattoos when he was 16 years old. He was trying to impress a school teacher.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, did he really get those when he was 16?
Right out of the business.
What an irresponsible tattoo artist.
Over 100 tattoos, and he started with right on his head. He figured that was the place to start.
In the meantime, we realize how much weight you have in that ring between these two guys. You got about 700 and some pounds in here.
Dave's going to get all excited seeing this torn shirt again.
Samu there keeps checking at him, keeping notice of where
Mark
he is.
Fusion. I love the shirt on Alpha. I love it.
It was an awesome job in itself. And after another, there's Samu outside the ring. Hey,
We may see Dave's channel tomorrow as part of the year-end review.
Bam Bam Bigelow doing battle here at the Hotel Pennsylvania. We will be back here, by the way, May 10th. As you look at Bigelow taking some nasty
that's on Friday, right?
scratches. That is a Friday night, Bruno. Friday night, May 10th, right here, Hotel Pennsylvania, heart of mid-Manhattan, for another great UWF card. Join us. Tickets going fast.
Well, they should be known for their professionalism, quality of work, reliability.
7 o'clock, don't it?
I believe it's 7 or 7:30. 7 o'clock. Yeah.
7 o'clock. That's great. That's great. Well, looking forward. New York, great place. One of my favorites, certainly, after wrestling across the street for so many years. it's so great to be back in New York and to watch these great matches, see some of the nice folks from New York City. Looking forward to coming back.
Well, it is a better match than the last one Alpha had, for sure.
Meanwhile, these two are writing some stories in the ring. Alpha and Bam Bam Bigelow.
Those ropes look sus.
Really going after one another. Double noggin knocker by Bam Bam Bigelow. We got the bell.
I was just going to say, the mistake he made, Bigelow, was run their head.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's always somebody willing to do whatever.
Too much cushion. Why are we hearing the bell? I guess because Sam knocked it. Yeah.
We truly live in a fallen world.
Great shot there. Bigelow hitting the ropes and then knocking him down. Boy, was that well done. And a nice headlock around each of the Wild Samoans.
Yeah, let's settle. Let's even these odds up a little bit.
Just in case they have any ideas.
Someone paid $8 to sit there. Actually, I don't think that, oh no, AWF. AWF was the company that paid the audience to watch the show.
Back at the Hotel Pennsylvania, Craig DeGeorge with
at the Hotel Pennsylvania. You can check in, but you have to watch SD Jones matches for the rest of eternity. Ooh, the Cheetah Kid, let's go. Oh, wow, the Tarzan yell.
Let's see if he's quite as exciting inside the ring.
The Cheetah Kid, huh? Whoa. Good athletic looking guy. He looks in good shape.
Now, his opponent is the Beast.
The Beast.
Is he going to wrestle with that Viking-like hat?
I would think not. I mean, there's got horns there. Well, he took it off.
Who's under the is it really? That's who I thought, but like was he ever in this good a shape?
I'm not too familiar with this Cheetah Kid. Are you, Greg?
I really know.
That's who I thought of when I heard Cheetah Kid, but
we'll see what he can do. Trying to make names for themselves here in the UWF.
He's in tremendous shape, whoever it is.
Beast just gave him a beastly chop right in the upper chest of the Cheetah Kid. Not too effective, though.
Vernon Deaton, wasn't he a principal in one of the John Hughes movies? 420 for UWF.
Next week we'll have a little more detail regarding the second round matchups in the big elimination tournament, which eventually will culminate on June the 9th on a live pay-per-view show in the declaration of a UWF.
Oh my God.
Did you see that move, Greg?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Is it?
Kind of, I don't know, what do you call that? The swan
it's hard to
dive
tell on these outlaw shows.
Dive of some sort. Came flying off there and nailed the Beast.
I'll look it up.
I mean, not only for the Beast who got caught,
I'm not looking up Vernon Deaton unless it comes up organically.
If he missed, he could have really done a number
Okay, Cheetah Kid.
Boy, several guys may be very happy that the Cheetah Kid is not
UWF.
in that elimination tournament. He could be somebody to reckon with here.
Well, let's see. The match is still
Okay, the AI says that it's Rudolph Blaze Ingram, a renowned young athlete and football player, but I don't think that's true. Cheetah Kid, UWF. Oh, I put Cheetag. I'm sorry.
Just right. He certainly is a
very agile. Look at that move.
Beautiful move.
Well, you're going to have to help me with that. What the heck is the name of that move?
From the back, he spun up and he reversed.
I mean, yeah, that's everything that comes up. It says that it's him. He just looks like he's in really good shape here.
It's always done from the front.
Right.
He actually went from the back, scissored him, and then took him over by the front, which is a very, very unusual flying get scissored. To be perfectly honest with you, I've never seen it done before. Not in that fashion, anyway. Hey, I'll tell you, I'm impressed. The Cheetah Kid has done a couple of moves.
Yeah, so according, it looks like it's him. He's just in. I don't ever remember seeing him in this good a shape. Although he was wearing all the baggy shit, so it's hard to tell.
Hey, listen, whenever I see a clever move, a good move, I'm always impressed, and I like to see that because now look at this. How you like that one? Flipped him around again.
Colonel DeKirk,
Like he was going to go for a
the
slam
clerk.
the way the Beast went, but he spun his body around enough to then take the Beast and bring him over. I mean, clever.
Well, that certainly captures my interest. If he's going to have multiple appearances. Did you hear that guy? Boring.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what. I don't know. Where's this guy been? I mean, I'm impressed.
Cheetah Kid hops over the Beast. Hops over again and puts him down. And now he's had him in an arm lock.
Well, when he actually
Did he say Vlogtober?
on the shoulders of the Beast, then he leans over, hooking the Beast's right arm and takes him over like in an arm drag fashion. And again, extremely different and clever. He's displaying some maneuvers that, frankly, I have not seen anybody doing in MMA wrestling.
Sorry.
And just when you think he's going to go down, he seems to be able to reverse it and end up with the upper
Oh.
hand. Just when you think he's going to go down, he seems to be able to reverse it and end up with the upper hand.
Solid chops.
Beast reverses this time. Cheetah Kid into the ropes, ducks down. Beast.
The Beast.
But no one home, and he falls outside the ring. And let's see Cheetah Kid now. Will he do another one of those off the apron maneuvers? Yes, he will. He knocks him down. He flipped back over somersault.
Stop! Look at that lady reaching out, grabbing everybody.
Actually, like a somersault, as you say, but he came down head first, which eventually his body hit against the upper chest and stomach of the Beast.
That is not trad behavior. That's 304 behavior. Man, he really is laying him in on him.
But evidently he's got confidence in what he's doing, so much so that he can execute with confidence.
He obviously does, Bruno, because as you know, unfortunately, very well throughout your career, that cement floor outside the ring just does not give.
You better believe it. And I have to say that I'm impressed now. This guy here, the Beast, looked like he went into his tights, and if he got something there, I could see.
I don't know, but it might be his only hope. I think he does have a brass knuckle or something in his hand. Cheetah Kid throws him down. I don't think he's found it yet. It must be the
ATF Media has said many times in this very chat that if Vince would have gotten behind it and believed in it, the Cheetah Kid could have done big box office with Hogan.
He must have hit it someplace because in another part of the body, because you can see his hands are open.
That boring guy is relentless. On what's honestly the best UWF match I've seen so far.
Taken down again.
I missed that because he went to slam him and then the Cheetah went straight backwards with the Beast on top of him. Quick suplex.
Suplex, yes.
I missed this to what drove the Cheetah back because I thought he had control of the Beast. But somehow he dropped. I wonder if he got hit with something. We didn't see him.
Could be that important object we've been talking about.
Yeah.
He's trying to set him up, ducks out of the way. Nice job on the Cheetah Kid, and the Beast hits the steel pipe.
Wow.
Body slam by the Cheetah Kid, which has been unconventional for him. He's had all kinds of body slam by the Cheetah Kid, which has
Why is that so fucking funny to me?
Body slam by the Cheetah Kid, which has been unconventional for him.
One more time. That's it.
Steel pipe. Body slam by the Cheetah Kid, which has been
Sorry.
unconventional for him. He's had all kinds of
Who is the Beast? I have no idea.
off the top rope.
Oh my god, that was insane looking.
Off the top rope.
Jeez.
Put him away, possibly. And he hooks the leg very
That had some like velocity to it, damn. Wow! I just about lost it over that.
Coming up, Terry Gordy meets Don Morocco as the Rumble continues.
Oh my gosh. Wow! Howard Dean in the crowd.
The UWF power line is waiting for your call. 1-900-420-4UWF.
Call me now.
It is time for our feature feature match of the evening, and this should be something special in an ongoing development. See Terry Gordy, relative newcomer to the UWF, making his way in, and you talk about big guys and brawn and strength and an explosion waiting to happen. It could happen right here, Bruno.
Sorry, I had to compose myself after that wah guy. That was just really funny to me for some reason. I got a nice thumbs up. Did you see that guy? This is the best episode of UWF ever, hands down.
What we're talking about is, of course, the steel cage match between Dr. Death, Steve Williams, and Paul Orndorff. When Gordy interfered, Orndorff was on his way outside. You said it, Bruno. Orndorff was going to win that match as Gordy continues to take punishment. And Gordy ended up interfering, not allowing Mr. Wonderful to get out. And
oh, shit.
A pile driver now. Wait a minute. This could be it right here.
Wait a minute.
So many people get up from a pile driver. Oh, he had his foot by the rope, and the referee had to stop the count. Otherwise, it could have been Curtis. Yeah, but that particular cage match that you're talking about, the interference, but then these two guys, you know, when, of course, Morocco came in trying to help out Morocco, and then, of course, they got into it. That's what led on to this confrontation here. So there's no love lost between these two guys.
not at all.
Hold on a second. We can't talk about it, especially with a rare, like, finding one of them in the wild. Let's see, Howard Dean scream.
You know something? You know something? If you had told us 1 year ago that we were going to come in third in Iowa, we would have given anything for that. And you know something? You know something? Not only are we going to New Hampshire, Tom Harkin, we're going to South Carolina and Oklahoma and Arizona and North Dakota and New Mexico. And we're going to California and Texas and New York. And we're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan. And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House.
I mean, what a moment, man. What a great moment.
Bulls, by the way, won their preliminary matchups.
Hoo-ah!
And as we said, next week we'll have a more detailed look at the elimination seedings. They're down to the final 8 now.
Gordy just went for another pile driver, but this time Morocco beat him to the punch, so to speak. He scooped him up and got him into a back body drop.
Morocco rocks down Terry Gordy. I think, Bruno, you'd have to consider both of these two guys without question because of their size.
It really did. Well, it certainly cost him any chance he had.
Quality they have in the ring. You'd have to consider both of
Immediately. Just like that.
for that Sports Channel Television Championship.
There's no question about it, Kurt. We talk about Morocco, Gordy, Williams, Orndorff. Well, of course, Hortons has been eliminated. Cactus Jack. Hey, listen, I wouldn't want to...
Oh, wow. Is he going to kick out of the a one-armed tombstone? Oh, no, he's going to keep it going. Oh, who's it coming in here? Oh, Dr. Death. Okay, where's Captain Lou?
And that's a shame because with that pile driver, Morocco would have very, very well have been the winner, the clear-cut winner here. And that's why Williams came in. He came in to save Gordy.
So Dr. Death coming in out of nowhere. Morocco is sort of helpless in the ring now with both Gordy and Dr. Death there. He kind of throws Gordy but into the leg of Morocco.
But the disqualification here should be against Gordy and Williams because that's where the interference came from. So he should get...
Oh, man. Oh, no. A Spike Oklahoma Stampede. He went instinctually for the pin. Like, I know it's really hard for people who only know about modern politics, but like literally a single unflattering picture, Michael Dukakis looking like a nerd sitting in a tank, was enough to end his like political dreams of being president. Like one picture, being seen with the wrong person, one little tiny mistake, the fact that you had smoked a joint in college was enough for you to be completely like brought under immense scrutiny. If not just immediately, well, look at there was a guy in Illinois, we've talked about it before. He Jack Ryan, he was married to Jerry Ryan from Star Trek, and one time the two of them went to a strip club together, and he asked his wife if she wanted to have a threesome. And then I don't even remember her answer being part of the story, but that was sealed as part of his divorce records, and they like unsealed the divorce records, and people found out that he wanted to have a threesome, and that was it. Like, that was his political career. You know who he would have run against in his election cycle? Barack Obama. True story.
Well, they brought some order. Let's see.
Now, obviously, disqualification against Terry Gordy because of Dr. Death's involvement.
Yeah, cheating on your wife was a big no-no.
You know, when the Williams came in, he automatically... But hey, causing the disqualification maybe Biggs is better off, because had he not come in with that power driver that Morocco delivered, that could have been a pin there. So they figured disqualification is better than a pin.
Well, we have not heard the last of this one, and here's Dr. Death. He still will not go away.
Imagine you trying to, you're trying to get your wife to double down with another lady, and all of a sudden you can't be a state senator because of that. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. He was like a guy that was just born to be a politician. Like, I think he had spent a bunch of time teaching in like inner city Chicago, and like he had kind of done everything right to get to that point. And because he wanted, like, the royal treatment, people are going to turn on him. I applaud him for that. I applaud him for being at the strip club with his wife. And those divorce records should have never been. However you feel about him and his politics, like, his divorce record was unlawfully unsealed, in my opinion, or was at least heavily politically motivated.
6 issues for just $18 with membership in the National Air and Space Museum. 800-841-0300.
Oh, he was the state senator for a long time. He was like an heir apparent kind of guy, is like the vibe that I remember.
These support our troops t-shirts are still available for a limited time only. For your shirt, send $15 and check on money order 2. Troop t-shirts, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292. Remember, proceeds go to our remaining troops in the Persian Gulf.
Oh, okay.
Hey, fans.
That's the first reference we've heard to him giving any money to anybody else. I think that's actually all the wrestling. Yeah, it is. Wow. All right, let me see if I can find something